I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not. No, that's not.
Wait.
Yeah,
That's true. You do got me.
Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
I don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay. Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still till it's all with the show, and till then it's half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a motive. No proof, like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like another city, the driver's side floor. Just like a large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever, and cute as can be. You can watch it on YouTube with view for free. Hey, this one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning. How's everybody doing out there? Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Hello, Leroy. Oh, he's frozen. No? Can he not hear us?
Oh, okay. Let's go through all the steps.
Let's go through all the steps.
I'm unmuted.
Okay, you're
Everyone,
unmuted.
everyone on
I'm
the board
unmuted.
is set correctly. Can you hear me, sir?
He's just looking. He's like not even.
He's actually not even on the
He's
chat.
not even in
Yeah.
function right now. Like I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
he
true.
hears anything.
Yeah, he probably thinks we haven't.
I don't want him
started.
to give. Should we call him? Let's just
Yeah,
call
we
him.
should probably call him. This is great. We haven't done this. In a
Yeah, we
while.
haven't done this in a while, but usually this happens, you know, like the day after he's in,
Yeah. 'Cause he, like,
and he
muted
just
his
doesn't
tab or
realize,
something.
you know, something like that. So let's
You want to start and put some action on this?
Let's see,
say
let's see
what's
if he goes-
his headphones aren't
what
plugged
is he?
in.
You know, what do you think is going on here?
What's up?
Headphones not plugged
Hey,
in.
how come you're not starting the show with us, buddy? You're just like looking at the screen.
Yeah, and I heard him.
Like, what's going on? Do you not realize we've started? Hello. Does he hear?
us? No, we can hear him, which is a dangerous thing.
We hear him, but he
Yeah.
can't hear us.
So his functions are good. His
Yeah.
headphones are not plugged in.
Yeah.
So which is I was right.
You know, this normally means he's got to like restart his computer.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh.
Well, 2 steps ahead of us.
2 steps ahead of us. He'll be back.
He's a professional.
Anyway, happy Friday to everybody out there.
Hello.
Tobin and Leroy here with you. Very snazzy Vice shirt today, Frog Boy.
Oh, thank you.
you look like you could be sold at Art Basel for 6 figures, my friend.
wow, that's nice of you.
Yeah, you look
Man.
snazzy.
Hey,
Oh,
Nick, can I just tell you? Here's
what
what
happened? What did you do?
Nick, no. So normally I'll be perusing, you know, looking at the internet or whatever,
Yeah.
getting my invoices or whatever I have to do. And then when I hear the noise from the show starting, then I'll come to the screen.
Natural.
Fonz took the headphones and plugged them into something else. So while I thought I was plugged into my normal little thing. I'm like, man, show starting late today.
No,
And then you're like, hey man, what are you doing?
I thought like you were frozen at first. and,
No,
like, you
no,
were just,
no,
like,
no.
looking. I was like, because
No.
normally when this happens, it's usually like a studio day to back home. Like he's been home. I don't know what's going on.
No. It was plugged into one of these apparatuses that Fonz has. He got headphones everywhere, plugged into different places.
Damn Radio
Like,
Shack.
yeah, dude.
Marcos and I were determining whether or not the Hard Rock app or Chili Pepper app will
Ooh.
have action on the Combine, because I want to bet on the Combine today. Like, let's get it
Yeah.
going.
Did you see that fat guy? 366 pounds. No, hold on. 366 pounds.
Oh, the Texas guy, Meatloaf.
Yes. No, pork chop.
No, it's Meatloaf.
It's meatloaf.
Yo, you're thinking of Pot Roast, Terrence Knight.
Oh, here.
How's it going? What kind of
Listen to this.
How
Marcos, 366 pounds, ran a 5.27.
Moose.
If you see 366 pounds on the street, he's wheezing.
That's he's look.
He was. They had
were
body
humming.
parts jiggling everywhere.
It was humming.
Damn. How big is Zach? How much does Zach Sealer weigh?
How much does Zach? I don't know.
I'd say he's about
less than
315.
Zach Sealer.
You're telling me this guy is 50 pounds heavier than
Yes.
Zach Sealer?
Zach Sealer, they listed a clean 300. So
300. So 66 pounds heavy, and
Chris
he might be
Wilson
fat,
put a 311.
and he's faster than
So he's 50 pounds heavier than Christian.
and faster.
That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy.
366-pound lineman's
Dude,
40-yard dash going viral.
I played with a guy.
Devondre Sweat.
I played with a guy against a guy bigger than that. It was a
Faster than-
Gilbert played for the Green Bay Packers. I think dude tackled me with a pinky,
Oh, Jesus.
and it hurt. Was it Gilbert?
Gilbert Brown.
Gilbert Brown. Go look at his measurements.
I
They
just
said
like
340.
I like how it's
No, but he was swole 340.
he's got a
like-
good stride. He's got a good stride. I don't know if he's ever gonna need that ever.
Sure he
But
will. Sure
does
he
he?
will.
Zach-
Because guess what?
Taylor doesn't.
You know what you want to associate with 366?
Hmm?
A motor. That
Yeah, but
moves you
not
right up.
Not everybody's Christian Wilkins, dude. Not everybody's
Dude,
Christian Wilkins.
and-
A lot of people are like Zach
Dude.
Sealer. These big boys, they got one speed.
I've said this from the beginning of Christian Wilkins' career. The most unique thing about him is the fact that he is all over the football field from that position. That does not happen. That is rare, and it's hard to come by. And for people to just think and look at his numbers and think that, oh, he doesn't do this and do that. When you see a guy at that position tackling people 15 yards down the field, that is the energy that you need at a position that has no energy. Like usually that position is cause havoc, stuff the run, and push the pocket.
He said, yeah, I guess Sweat made headlines at the Senior Bowl, according to Bleacher Report, because he refrained from weighing in at the Senior Bowl. So everybody's like, oh.
So
But,
he probably lost 15.
No, he's close to his playing weight. His playing weight at Texas was 362. He's at 366 at the combine.
Again, I'm telling you how that works. If he didn't get on the scale in a previous, that means he was 370. He was 375. That's how football players operate. If you don't get on the scale, you need more time to get to a respectable weight.
They got to bring him the DC towel.
No, I mean,
That
what
won't even help.
who gonna lift it? What are
Uh,
you gonna lift? 5 pounds?
Robbie the Degenerate says they should have bets on the Hard Rock app, but who's got the guts to bet 40 times? Robbie would love that. I mean, it's
Rob-
his favorite.
This is like his time of the year.
Oh man, he's so excited. He's so excited. I was excited. I was like, you know what? Let's put the combine on in here. We got
No.
the combine.
Dude,
We got it. Oh, dude, we got it. We
Dude.
got it. It's
So-
shout out to Steph for getting it. Look. It's right up there.
So I watched I made it through a quarter and a half.
From the Heat game last night.
And
All right, let's get to our headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
we know trucks.
Fun game yesterday. The Heat lose though 103 to 97. Had a shot to make it super
Yeah.
close. Terry Rozier airballed a 3 late after hitting some big buckets.
So can I
and,
tell you what I did?
Yeah, tell me.
I got up this morning
Okay.
and I said before this game started, let Jokic score 40, stop the others.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Jokic didn't have a Joker day,
No, they did a great
Right?
job against them.
but everybody else balled out.
Not only Porter had a
Good.
good shooting night because it was a really rough shooting night for both teams.
And I would say this, without even knowing, I'm gonna say Jovic was on him.
No, like he had a lot of like fast break
Because-
threes.
Jovic was minus a lot.
Yeah, he was minus 16 last night.
Right.
Tough.
And so I'm just trying to put 2 and 2 together because keep in
But
mind,
he
I only scored
also,
40
but he
and a half.
also. See, here's the thing that sucks with that is like he also started and they got off to a really bad start.
Right. As I
You
could
know.
tell by the 38-22.
Yeah, they got off to a really bad start in that game. But I thought Jovic, there was a couple of times like just having his size, I thought was useful. That team's so big. I mean, they're really, really
They're
big.
massive.
I mean, they're
Everybody's tall.
that team is, I mean, like they're genuinely with Aaron Gordon. Like that's the one team that you could tell really bothers Jimmy Butler If it affects anybody, it affects Jimmy the most. Like Jimmy just doesn't look like himself against them.
It could be anybody. It's not one guy to concentrate against, not one guy guarding him. They're all big. So
yeah, they did a good job. Yeah, they did a good job against him in the finals, and they did a good job against him. Like Bam yesterday missed a bunch of shots in the first half, but I didn't feel like they were. I thought he was just missing.
Right.
Like he got.
I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
And Bam then in the second half I thought came through and had some big buckets and had to, I mean, I thought he did. I mean, that guy, he went as toe to toe as I've seen anybody go with Joker. Joker had a rough night.
He did. I think what happens is that it's the quickness and the hands that frustrate Joker, and Bam has the size and the quickness to just cause havoc just in his kitchen all the time.
He does. But then like this Joker can just do whatever he wants because he's just like, he's like, get out of the way, blah. And I was like, whoa, they actually called that foul on him with the fat chicken wing?
Right.
I was
And
surprised.
him and Patrick Mahomes must be eating at the same restaurant. Because he got a dad bod too.
Yeah, man. It was one of those nights where you know, they just, you knew it could have gone awry, but the Heat just always had a bounce back. But then I tell you what, man, that Michael Malone, look, that's why the Heat really wanted that one. Spo played a really tight rotation last night. Jimmy played a lot of minutes. He played over 40 minutes yesterday. Like Spo wanted that one.
Yeah.
Which I like. I like the competition. I like the fact that they went at it like that. But you got like, dude, like every time it felt like they were coming through, it just felt like Malone was able to just flatten out the Heat, get a shot clock violation.
Right.
Tough. They're tough, man.
It's hard.
That is with Murray going down too, because he wasn't out there for the second half.
I think the Heat look to be frustrated and then like look to the sideline and go, but Spo, they're so big. Like they just passed it around, like looking for a mismatch, and they go, they're all giants.
Yeah. Yeah. And the guy, honestly, the one thing I saw last night with Terry, you know, Terry had a tough night from three. He hit everywhere else, like because he was hitting these crazy mid-range shots again.
Right.
He can just contort in those trees. So that's good. Like if
that need that, and that's
if this didn't end up becoming a finals rematch, like you can see the benefit he's gonna bring. I saw a lot of Heat fans hosing down Terry. All he did was miss threes. He very clearly doesn't, you know, Reggie mentioned this on the broadcast. He's very clearly doesn't have his legs all the way back to get those shots up. But I mean, he hit some big time buckets yesterday, you know, and brought and had some spots. There were a couple spots where I was like, I want Jimmy there instead of Terry, just because the mismatches were all messed up for him. But, you know, I thought Terry hit some onion shots yesterday. This was one of those things where you had the Miami Heat last night of a road trip, last game of a road trip, you know, exhausted for everything they went through. No Kevin Love yesterday for a backup big, so the Heat are playing their stars. And you had Denver the second night of a back-to-back. It was going to be an ugly game.
right.
It was going to be an ugly game.
I think the one thing you can live with, and I always live with this with the Heat, it was a night of missed shots. It wasn't a night of poor play, right? They got shots, they didn't make them. And when the other team starts making shots and you're playing catch up, not shooting the ball well, it becomes tough. But they still got back into the game.
Schmeeth and Schmolnick says Tobin is a company man. Rozier stinks. I'm not a company man. I just think people are being a little bit too like he missed 3-point. Now he airballed a lot of them.
That's my problem.
The airball was not even close.
It was like, oh my god.
It would not even close. That's what I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, what? Why would an NBA player continue to throw up air balls? That was
again, no legs.
Dade South says he was airy Terry last night.
That's a point right there.
Objective, pretty good.
Point for
Speaking of air, I think it had something to do with the illegal air. When's the last time he competed in the illegal air?
They don't do well in that illegal air, dude. Like, look, when this road trip started, I was like, no, end of the road trip, illegal air, you're gonna lose that game.
Yeah,
but
close though. It was good.
They came close. They came close. There were a couple times it could have gotten real rickety, and it could have gone bad. And they had some big answers, but you know, That mother bleeping. I will say, I mean, these referees are so in the bag for
Oh
Joker.
my
It's
God, I was
ridiculous.
gonna
It's
say
ridiculous. I'm
questionable
just
calls.
gonna say they
Questionable
dude,
calls,
if
bro.
you
I
breathe
hate
on,
this.
I'm
I
gonna
hate
say,
this conversation.
look, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna make it the whole thing last night, but let's just be honest.
But you kind of are. If you're
I'm
bringing
not.
it up,
I'm not.
if you're bringing it up, you're basically insinuating.
I'm not insinuating anything.
You
I'm not
are.
insinuating anything. I'm just saying, like,
They didn't lose that game because of the officials.
I mean, they didn't lose the game, but it was, there were some questionable things. Like
You can say that about every game.
Bam Adebayo gets the disrespect and that Bam gets is compared to Joker. If you breathe near him, is ridiculous. It is. It is. It's like you go next to Joker, and they're like, "Oh no, our poor baby." But if Bam gets out there, Bam will get cold cocked in the back of his head, and they're like, "Let him play. Play on." Come on, man. Ridiculous. Saw Spo. Spo would have these looks on his face. When Spo's disgusted with the refs.
Can I just say, if they just had a camera on Spo and all of his game antics,
I would love it.
That would be entertaining in itself.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I can't wait. I haven't seen it in a while.
He gives some looks at some people.
Oh man, well that's one of the things I missed this year. Like I like the media seats that I'm in now because it's an easier walk down to the press conference room. But I missed last year because last year we got to look at the Heat bench and I got to watch Spo. It was the best. It was
that's my favorite. That's my favorite of all time. What was it, like 3 seconds into the game?
Yeah, it was amazing. Prez says Jokic allowed to use his body all willy-nilly.
Dude, I mean, he is a moose.
I will say I didn't seen that commercial where he has the little pony in hotels.com. Makes me happy. He's like because they did, I guess, a Jimmy Butler version, whatever their rookie is. I don't know his name, but you know how Jimmy did the commercials with Jaime.
Yeah.
Well, they did one with Jokic where he's walking through the hotel lobby with a tiny horse, and he goes, "Why do you have a horse?" He goes, "He's not horse, he's pony." Great writing by the hotels.com people.
But they were limited what he could say.
Let's hear from Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler says,
Gotta restart this. I know. It's that day again. Leroy had his thing. Now I have to do this.
Fair enough.
Well, my thing was a self.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that my mic wasn't plugged in.
Yeah, it's okay though. Mine is. I gotta restart.
We got more time to get to Jimmy Butler. It's okay. Before we get out of here, though, let's get a golf update, Leroy, from the Edwin Watts Golf Shops.
God, you're the worst.
Home of the. I'm
giving you like
time.
me.
Do you know how to get to ESPN.com? I'm going to give you time to get there.
I don't go to ESPN.com.
Whatever, dude. Listen, it's the Cognizant
All
Classic.
Right, here we go.
It's brought to us by the Edwin Watts Golf Shop. Some of the 90-day 100% satisfaction guarantee, serving golfers around the country since 1968.
There's 3 tied at 7 under. One Kevin Yu is golfing today. Minwoo Lee, his sister.
Oh, Chua's guy.
Well, here's the deal. Minwoo Lee, his sister is Minji Lee, and she is on the LPGA tour, and she won a major a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the kicker. They're Australian.
Oh.
Yes. It's one of those things you like. It happens in golf a lot that you see a name and then you hear an accent and it throws you off. But he's tied up at 7 with Kevin Yu and Chad Ramey, who was the leader yesterday. He doesn't tee off until 12:18. And it's quite windy today. So again, the scores are gonna the leaders are probably gonna be right around 7 under. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys that are at 6 under. 2 of them are golfing now. That's Nico Echeverria and Victor Perez. And the rest, the other 5, Andrew Novak, Ryan Moore, Austin Eckroat, Cameron Young, Chesson Hadley, haven't teed off yet. So again, when these guys tee off, it's quite windy, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. These scores are going to be right around 7 or 8 under at the end of the day. So Other than that, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Fans, the young kids now are big fans of Ricky Fowler. He's 5 under through 9.
The kids these days with his fancy shirts.
Not necessarily. I think just Ricky he's a one of those extreme sports guys.
Mhm.
So rides dirt bikes and stuff like that. So the kids like him.
Trying to impress with his
Oh,
danger side.
look at this. Here's the weather update.
Hmm?
Broken clouds, warm, winds 20 miles an hour out of the east.
Sheesh.
That is a brutal for golf.
Well, that's your weather update from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm. Your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Call them at 866-954 more. Back after this.
WQAM. with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and
All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Your Miami Heat, they end up with a road trip that finishes 3-1 after the All-Star break. Technically 5-1 if you guys want to roll it back. That kept confusing me. Like, what are they talking about? I was like, oh, yeah, I guess technically. They have not been home in a long-ass time. So they will be
and
all right.
They started the road trip off with 2 big wins on shorthanded.
Yeah, no, it was a great look. Up and down, a fantastic road trip.
Right.
And, you know, I think that the one thing you could say is they've had 3 games against title contenders because they've lost 3 times since the losing streak. And they've been against Boston, the Clippers, and Denver. So 3 teams you would say probably 3 of the title favorites. And they've gone toe-to-toe with them. You'd love them to come out on top. They have not yet.
There were no blowouts.
But no blowouts. And that was the thing in the losing streak that I hated, is that they didn't seem like they could compete with any decent team anymore.
Right.
And,
so, look, the positive thing about it is that they're competing, right? You're going to have nights where you don't make shots. So I can live with that. But they're in every game. And you can, when you're in every game, you're thinking if you get in a series with any of these teams, right? You have the coaching staff to game plan and get you in the right positions, and shots are going to fall. Like it's not, you're not going to shoot this crappy every night. It's like it happened a couple of times in the last 10 games. So I can deal with that. I can live with that. I mean, you have to be excited about that road trip because I got to tell you, when it started and they had all these guys out, you were like,
it was a tough trip.
It was a
tough trip. And so to go through everything, they went through suspensions, injuries, and to come out of that with just 1 loss. Yeah, it's a really, really fantastic spot. So on the other thing, on the ice last night, the Panthers, they win in a shootout against the Montreal Canadiens.
By the way, excellent hockey game.
Yes.
It was and think about this. First time in 14 games they've given up 2 or more goals. They've given up 3 goals.
I didn't know what to do with my hands early on with that, but they still were able to tie things up. Who else but Sam Reinhart, who had a couple last night. He leads the league now. He's tied for the lead in shorthanded goals and power play goals. Right. So very impressive to get that done yesterday, shorthanded. They tied things up, nothing in overtime, and then they get the winner in the shootout. So the Cats just keep moseying on, man. They are playing some fantastic hockey right now. They will be taking on Detroit on the road tomorrow. The land of the fist, as Leroy says.
Yep. By the way, between the Heat and the Panthers, there's been a lot of winning going on here lately.
I know. Hey, they're good. They're good.
And think of all the times in the last 6 games we've been able to use Marco's code 5 times.
I know. You disappointed Marco's full price pizza today.
Look, you can't use my code, but got a game tomorrow.
How about that?
Got a game tomorrow.
And right now, currently, the most points in the NHL, your Florida Panthers. 84 points and tied with the Bruins, but
Don't
Florida
say
Panthers,
it. Don't say it.
game
Don't.
in hand,
Oh my God.
which puts them at the top of the standings, Leroy, because they have gotten there in fewer games.
Doesn't that go by like they go by percentage?
No, points.
No, but I'm saying when you have games in hand. That's why you go on top of the other team because they play more games, which means the percentage is higher.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but like if you get to 84 points in 60 games and they took 61, you're on top because you have a game in hand.
We basically just said the same thing.
We're quibbling. I mean, like, listen, the Panthers are awesome. This is the breakdown of all of it, and Sam Reinhart doesn't stop scoring goals.
He doesn't. How about that? What's that kid from Austin? He's got like 53 goals.
Austin Burks?
No. Oh my God, you
Bastard. I was like, oh, that sounds familiar. I think that's him.
no. That's
-1.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's Austin Matthews from Toronto.
Yeah.
Reception.
53 goals.
53 goals, yeah.
Holy smokes.
A lot of goals.
You guys are impressed by the wrong thing. You guys saw that rookie that's gotten into a fight 3 out of the 5 games he's played thus far?
No, I haven't seen that.
That's pretty good.
I saw that phenom in Chicago,
Connor Bedard.
He's good.
and they slashed on him and he had like a little freak out and everybody's calling him new Sidney Crosby.
Oh.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh boy. Yeah. 18 years old in the NHL.
Yeah. And honestly,
Can I ask a question? He's 18. What the hell you think is going to happen?
I don't know.
Right? Like, stop thinking that this kid is going to be a seasoned vet as soon as he gets there. He might freak out as an 18-year-old.
Like
My
somebody
God,
like,
it's funny. All these old-ass people look at athletes and think they should be so much better without realizing what the hell they were when they were that age.
whatever, man. Listen, you come in with the hype, you're gonna have to deal with some people going at you.
Listen, it doesn't mean that, yeah, you handle yourself a little bit differently, but the age is the age. You're still gonna have moments where you act your age. And for people to just think that, oh my God, this is so, stop it. Old ass people looking down on kids or young men trying to say, oh, he should be so much better than I was.
I feel like Kachuk's gonna give him a swirly.
oh, dang.
Like, guess what? I wouldn't put it past him.
Nope.
Right? Let's see how you handle it, young fella.
Oh man. All right, we'll take a quick break.
But
Fair board for this.
but first,
But first.
let me tell you something a little bit about Kosar Coffee. We all know Bernie, U of M great, loved everywhere. My man has had over 40 surgeries and 100 concussions. But Bernie, he was down but not out. He realized that food was medicine and he changed what he put into his body. Bernie started creating wellness products and has finally released Kosar Coffee, an organic coffee that's infused with vitamin D and resveratrol, which is nature's miracle antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. This combination of ingredients is exclusive to Kosar Coffee and is the perfect way to start your own journey to a healthier life. Here's what you do. You go to kosarcoffee.com. You can get your game-changing coffee, but you can also get some merch. I have a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. You can get a discount for our listeners only by using code Leroy. And we all know Bernie, very positive. He believes you deserve to be healthy because you matter.
When he ain't worried about nothing, cause he ain't got nothing to lose. I got a thing for
All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Heat. They followed the Denver Nuggets last night. Close one. Terry Rozier, nice fourth quarter, tried to will things with a 3-ball. He did have that one that brought to within 2.
Yeah.
He gets the loose ball. He runs to the 3-point line, turns around, hits the shot.
Yeah.
He probably was like, I'm feeling it, baby.
Heat
Feeling
check.
it.
Little heat check.
He just didn't have it. He didn't have another 3 the rest of the night and didn't hit a lot of rim from there. But like, if it was the twos were good. The 2s were good for Terry Rozier.
Yeah. He definitely provides something though that Kyle Lowry did not.
Yeah, offense.
Yeah, for sure.
Offense. It's not even close what an upgrade it is.
Yeah.
From having Kyle Lowry. I did not keep up. Did he I'd like to know if I should have regret on letting Leroy off the hook with the Kyle Lowry bet. Did they play last night?
Nope. Last stat I have for him is the 27th against the Celtics.
Okay. So they'll probably back at it tonight, I would imagine.
Yeah. If not, he probably just didn't play. You know him. You know him.
You never know. You never know with Kyle. Oh, they play the Hornets tonight.
Okay.
So, doesn't matter now though. Heat are taking on the Utah Jazz tomorrow, and the Jazz
5
just
o'clock
lost
start time, by the way.
It is an early start time, yeah.
Strange, right?
What is the reasoning for that?
I don't know.
When
Is there
tomorrow?
like a concert or something? What is the
No,
reasoning
they
for
wouldn't do it after
the
the
early
game.
start? That's kind of strange.
Wait,
Yeah.
the Heat take on
It's
the
just
Jazz
like
tomorrow,
Saturday.
right?
Potentially. Get Michael McCullough on the line.
Wait, the Heat
Zach,
take
I'll
on
ask him like, hey, what's up with the early start?
Hey,
You know why? They could be preparing for Family Fest. That's
There's
what
no-
it is.
Zach actually could. You know what? That might actually be your reason, Marcos. You know what?
Yeah.
You're a lot smarter than you look.
Okay. Well,
when do the when do the Heat play? Tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Guess I'm not
What
that
are you
smart.
doing?
So what do you mean? What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You got my.
No, but in all
I'm
honesty,
sitting
what
here
are you-
talking. You don't see my damn lips moving.
he's
No, I
very
didn't.
selfish today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he walked
So,
in, which is selfish.
The Heat
attitude.
play tomorrow, right?
Yeah, they play the Jazz.
Yeah, but it's a weekend. Like Saturday
but-
games start a little bit earlier sometimes.
Nah,
Depends
Saturdays
what
usually
the
start late.
schedule is.
Yeah.
It
Sundays
depends
will
on
start
where
Sunday-
what's the schedule?
in the building.
No.
Oh,
What's
their
the
schedule. So they have
No,
tomorrow.
I'm saying what's the schedule nationally?
I don't know.
Oh, you think that?
Oh, it's not a
matters?
national TV game.
No? Okay.
The Heat and Jazz.
Ugh. I don't even want to watch.
Oh, it is a national TV game.
What?
It's on NBA
Thank you.
TV.
Thank you.
you.
So there's probably a game at 8.
Yeah, but it's on ABC.
Point for
Like you buffoons.
Might be
Like,
one of those.
oh,
but I don't know.
follow the money first.
Yeah, but NBA TV games. I mean, like sometimes they just pick up the
They
home
still
broadcast.
don't. They still here.
You don't know.
More
know.
importantly, they want you to watch NBA TV, so they will not. So they'll try to do the game so that that's the only game on. So you'll go there and watch it.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna watch.
Ugh.
I'm gonna watch Making Danny Ainge Cry. That's
Oh,
what I'm gonna watch.
that's good.
But
He better-
if you
he
make
bet-
Danny Ainge cry, don't you make D Wade cry?
No.
You think he's gonna show up? Yeah. Do you think D Wade shows up to the Jazz game? I think he might be in China. Actually, I'm not. I think I
Really?
might have seen him on Instagram. I think he might be in Beijing. So
Oh my
I
God.
guess that's a big no.
All right.
You think like I think Spo would fist fight Danny Ainge for D Wade. I think he would.
I mean, he would have to get in line because I think over the top off the top rope would be Riley.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's hear a little bit from Jimmy Butler after yesterday's game. Jimmy saying that even with the loss, he likes where the team is at right now.
Oh yeah. We straight. We always been straight though. So we were never weary. We're never worried. We know who we are. We know this is it's almost close to the most important time of the year. So we'll be okay.
And then he also was asked about the idea of are you, because the Heat last night, because it's very jumbled up, basically 4 through 8 right now. It's like a half game difference between everybody. So they went from 5 yesterday, could have jumped, I think, the Knicks yesterday, and now they're back down to 8. But it's basically all teams with the same record. Here was Jimmy being asked about the seeding.
What's it like just the way this East is right now? I know there's plenty of games left. You started the night in, what was it, fifth? Now you're in eighth. I mean, it's just that back and forth. Do you look at that? What do you take out of that?
We're okay. 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't care. We don't care.
This guy's a walking meme. Wow.
He is.
He's a walking meme.
He enjoys life.
You have to know. You have to know when you ask Jimmy that question, based on his previous answers, what that answer is going to be, right?
Yeah.
Like, no matter how much they try to ask him about concerns, Jimmy has always been. He's always been this guy. No, we're good. No, we're good. Don't worry about it. We got this. Right?
What the things are that really do worry Jimmy Butler these days?
Earlier in the year, he did express some concern about how they were playing. Right? He never and the thing about Jimmy is, if you notice, he never really talks about the result. It's always the process that he talks about. You know, so if they lose a game, man, we got a lot of open shots, right? We're moving the ball. The guys are taking the shots that are there. We're not passing up the shots. We just didn't make them, right? And if they win that game, it's the same thing and say, oh, we shot the ball well. Now, it seems very simple, but I think, you know, with the combination of the defense they play and not being afraid to shoot, because the one thing that happens with this team periodically is everybody's passing it to the other guy and nobody shoots the ball.
Yeah, that happened a few times yesterday. It was annoying. But,
right, it's annoying.
It's also, I mean, it's a credit to Denver's size. I mean, it's not easy.
Yeah, but I'm saying that has been the thing that you've heard Jimmy express concern about. We move the ball, we're working around, guys get open shots, and they pass it again. You got to shoot it. You got to shoot it. And the only guy who is, the only guy you ain't got to worry about that no more with is old Dunks. Dunks getting up his shots.
Terry Rozier got up his shots yesterday too.
Right. But, you know, it's amazing how you can tell when a guy's tired on a basketball court because those shots looked horrible.
The threes, yeah.
No legs.
The threes had nothing on them.
Right. Or you know where else? Free throws. When a guy gets tired and he shoots just a simple free throw, how short it comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they had a long road trip. They haven't been home in a while. And like, kudos to Jimmy for just keeping it in perspective about, you know, what, how, and where they need to be. And you can ask questions 1,000 different ways. That dude has been consistent from the day he's gotten here about where they are and what they think of their chances.
D Matthews wants to know, does Yurt still get minutes for the Jazz? I don't know, dude. How much Jazz basketball do you think I'm watching?
Oh my God. Really?
Does Yurt get minutes?
That sounds like a question I would ask. Right?
I have no idea if Yurt's still getting minutes. I haven't looked at Omer Yurtseven's game log recently.
Yeah,
we got the new cover model.
Interesting, by the way. No, he averages this season 8.8 minutes, whopping 3 points per game and 3 rebounds. Last time he received minutes was February 25th, where he had 3 minutes and 3 points.
Yeah, the last time he played double-digit minutes was January 5th. So I guess your answer is no, D Matthews. He doesn't play for them anymore.
Nope.
So he basically got more minutes during COVID.
Yeah. Yes. That run with we'll always have that Suns game with Kyle Lowry and Omer Yurtseven.
Yeah. He's going to be the answer to trivia moving forward, I'm sure.
No. Yeah. You know what else is going to be another question?
Who was number 77 for the Heat?
I look.
You know what's going to be on the chili pepper from now on?
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry, over under 5 shots.
I love how you've just completely backed off Kyle Lowry now.
Dude, Lowry, can I just say this? His talent does not fit how he plays this game today. It really does. It, dude, come on. 3 shots.
He's old.
3 shots. 3 shots on a team that is trying to make up 35 points a game.
Leroy, he's old.
3
He's
shots.
old.
He's playing 30 plus minutes, dude.
I know, but he's old. He doesn't like to shoot. He's
Okay,
like,
give me 25 minutes and 15 shots.
It takes too much. It's so tiring to take.
But he'll get in front of a moose and take a charge.
Yeah, it's less on his legs.
No,
Plus,
it's
he's gonna be
not.
pushing.
Oh boy, what are you doing?
What?
Really?
Hour 2 coming up next.
Text WQAM on the Kendall Toyota text line at 305-567-0560.
It's our Tua Tonga Valoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua. Can go to hell. Tonga Valoa. Dolphins quarterback. Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of
Our Tua the program, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Let's get to our headlines. Brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
You know, it's enough of this Tom Brady.
Whoa,
It's enough of them. You know, I'm sick of them.
If you had to look for the information, then nobody else cares.
All over. It's splashed in my face. You know, they do this. He's doing this commercial where he runs his 40 again at 46 years old. And everybody's impressed because he did better now than he did then. But here's what I would say. He's got one of the most famous bum combines of all time. Like, everybody goes back, and when we're laughing at the combine and the ridiculousness of the combine, we always look back to Tom Brady.
Right.
What, like, how much faster was he this time? Was it like 0.3 seconds, or was it like significantly faster?
I'm looking right now.
Hold on, dumbass. 0.3 seconds is significantly faster.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You talking about 0.3 is maybe 5 yards?
Okay. In my
brain, maybe even more.
In my brain, if you
put it this way,
40s,
if he ran a 4.5,
yeah,
0.3 would then make him run a 4.2.
4.2. Okay, yeah, no,
right. Like 0.3 is
I 0.03 then.
Right. Yeah, okay, I give you 0.03.
He ran a 5.28 back when he was.
So he ran slower than the 366-pound guy.
Yeah.
Yep. No, but he has one of the most, like, he has a famously bad combine. Like, the thing we know about Tom Brady is, like, his combine was bad, his body picture was bad, everything was bad about Tom Brady at the combine.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, let's redo it. It's like, amazing, Tom Brady did way better than his terrible combine numbers.
Wasn't hard.
Like, all right, good. We don't have to kiss his ass about everything. It's just enough of Tom Brady already.
But dude, you realize you are the only one making a big deal about this.
I'm not. Everybody's fawning over it.
Me and Marcos did not even know. Listen, nor did we care.
It's basically like doing the show. It's like doing the show
on with your life, dude.
I just want to say, it's like
Tom
doing the
Brady
show.
does not play football anymore.
That's what exactly. Enough.
So why you so?
Because it's splat. Oh my! Did you see what Tom Brady did? Yeah, you want to know
me and Marcos had the appropriate answer. No.
What? No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, well, I did, and let me tell you something.
Yeah,
I'm not impressed.
No,
not impressed.
Great. You know why? Because that 40 time doesn't mean anything because he ain't playing football.
It doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. And why this needs to be a thing is ridiculous to me.
So listen, it's Friday.
Yep.
We getting ready for a weekend. We got a Heat game tomorrow.
Yep.
We got Heat Family Day on Sunday.
Family Fest.
Right? Family Fest.
Yep. You got UFC next week.
UFC next week.
Yep.
Why are you wasting one iota of time?
We just don't have to kiss his ass about everything.
We're not.
Marco,
were you kissing his ass?
No.
Me neither. Me neither.
We all hate him, though. You know, we hate Tom Brady.
I don't hate Tom Brady.
It's because you're a fellow Michigan Wolverine.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
I knew you'd
like, here, let me
back.
explain something to you.
Can't believe you.
At no point in time am I going to ever hate greatness, right? You keep in mind, at the end of Jordan's career, everybody was rooting against Jordan. They had enough of Jordan. Now, all of a sudden, he's the greatest.
On the Wizards?
No. When he was with the Bulls, with his last three-peat, right? You know how much people were rooting for Utah?
Intangibles.
Right. But still, and now all of a sudden we act like everybody hates the same. You know who's gonna happen to next? You ready? Patrick Mahomes. He wins a couple more championships, and you're gonna come in here one day and go, I'm just tired of hearing about Patrick Mahomes.
I'm already sick of Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Yeah. Bullying kickers.
We want people to be great, and then when they are great, we hate them.
Bullying vocal cords.
That's okay. So, yes. Like, okay. But if you are worried about here, in the words
you and I live in two different worlds.
In the words of Joel Embiid,
yeah,
Tom Brady is living rent-free in your brain if you worried about a 40 time at 40.
It's not rent-free in my brain. Like if it's in my neighborhood and things are splashed in my face. See, the difference between you and me is you're an ostrich. You know, you live in a very charmed life that's like your head buried in the sand. And I'm in, I do have to be have my pulse on the social media world. And it's just like Tom Brady this, Tom Brady that.
Don't. Nobody. Can I just say, if you held a poll and did you hear about Tom Brady's 40 time? It'll be 80% of people say no.
Oh, you're wrong.
Really?
Yeah, you're wrong.
Okay.
How many views? Let me look right now. Hold on. How many views does this have? NFL Network. It has 7 million views. Like, what are you talking about?
Because NFL Network, not because Tom Brady. Like, let's see Tom Brady run up.
See the tweet from NFL Network on Tom. I don't think NFL Network's gotten 7 million views all week. Tom Brady's 40 time got 7 million views, and you're telling me nobody knows about it. This is what I say. You're blissfully ignorant because some of those things on social media, you're an ostrich.
You are correct, because I don't give a rat's ass about Tom Brady running a 40 at age 46.
Me neither, but they got to make
look how much time it took. Look how much of your time it took up.
Because you like to argue things that are silly. You're a quibbler. You drag us down to these things. We're like,
let's have a poll of the four people that we do the show with.
Okay.
And that's us. Did you give a rat's ass about Tom Brady's 40, Marcos?
No. By the way, it's still upwards of 5. He did a 5.18.
Yeah,
right.
Okay. So let me get this
straight. JFig, did you give a rat's ass about Tom Brady's 40?
Which, by the way, can I be honest about this? Like,
Yeah.
well, first of all, I mean, JFig, I mean, she's probably like following like My Chemical Romance or something like that. Like, why would she be following Tom Brady's 40 time?
Wow.
Second of all, Marcos, he's got a baby. He doesn't count. He's barely a human right now.
Damn, that's
okay.
True.
Takes
that
up his
true.
entire life.
So
and
true.
you're not on social media. So I have like 3 of the worst people.
I perused.
Leroy,
just because I don't respond.
Look right now. Marcos.
Yeah.
Find out the last time he tweeted.
Oh, this is not good.
Find out. I want to know the last time he tweeted.
What am I supposed to tweet every day? What if I got nothing to say?
Be honest right now. When's the last time you've been on Twitter?
This morning. I check Twitter every morning.
No, you don't.
No, you
I
don't.
do. Look, right now.
It doesn't count. I just insisted that you do it.
I literally go on Twitter every day.
Dude.
Oh, and reposts don't count, right?
No. Your last tweet. Tweet. December 29th.
I was gonna say December
Football
29th.
season.
And it's just all Browns.
Yeah.
It was during the Browns game.
This one's about a Dr. Pepper commercial, though.
Come on.
Ridiculous.
What are we doing?
What are you doing?
He reposted on February 4th, though. Bucket 1, sheep 0. This is the type of things that you do.
Dude, that was hilarious. Dude, look at it. Hey, Marcos, look at that. Tell me you don't get a chuckle.
All right, I'm going to watch it. I have to now. It's like an amazing caption. How can a bucket beat that?
December 29th, and you're trying to tell me, I got a poll.
Tell me it's not hilarious. Marcos, tell me it's not hilarious.
I'm watching it now. I don't understand how sheep is about to charge a bucket. Oh, dude, the bucket gave the sheep a DDT.
Right.
Why did
funny, right?
Go after the bucket?
What was
funny, right?
Why was he angry?
It's a sheep. It's a sheep. That's why.
You know what? Tobin sheep. If he's still following this Tom Brady train,
7 million views. You guys say nobody knows about it.
Oh, so you want to be one of 7 million?
I'm just saying I'm sick of him. Enough. We
Listen,
don't like this is the latest thing. We got to give him more flowers.
Here's one of the reasons why I don't too much, because
why is that sheep so?
Hey, you guys know me, right? If I have something to say, I'll say it. It's not. I don't hold any ill will towards anybody. I don't I just state how I feel, right? I don't like the back and forth with the dumb people, right? Over a stupid tweet. And so I just avoid it, right? So I repost stuff like that.
No, it's not. That's not true. One of your favorite things to do is to go to the comments and roast people and listen and see how people are roasting people.
That's true.
And the other thing is
how other people.
It's just like, when is this guy going to grow up? Enough. We don't need
really,
to know.
You won't let it go.
Like, if you want to know why, your former missus is trying to get her black belt and rolling around the mats, maybe because she's not interested. And it's like, oh, honey, what are you going to do today? You've already won 7 Super Bowls. He goes, I really think I want to beat my 40 time from when I was 22 years old. Jesus Christ. Where are you going, honey? To the dojo.
You've been hurting. You've been hurting me.
She basically going to get some dough, yo.
All right. All right.
Anyway.
Point for Leroy.
Look, man, I don't care about Tom Brady's business, right? Live your life, right? That dude was great when he played football. And to be honest with you, I want to see what kind of personality he brings to the television booth, because
listen, we'll get
it better be. Well, think about this now. We thought Peyton Manning would be terrible at this, and he's hilarious. We thought Eli would not be very entertaining.
Yeah,
and
but
those guys have been entertaining.
Yeah, but they do their own thing with each other. Like they do.
Right, but I'm just saying, it's still there. Like, even with the commercials that Peyton did when he played, they were pretty entertaining. I don't know if Tom Brady has done anything during his career that would make you believe that guy's going to be entertaining. So I'm curious to see, you might get a glimpse of the real Tom Brady when he starts doing this. That's it. I want to see if there's a different guy.
Honey, I want to see if I could throw as many footballs through a tire as I did at the Combine.
Well, the thing
right.
is, no.
Listen, I gotta go. I got. Where are you going, honey?
You don't have to worry about that no more.
I got a belt test today.
Oh, it's your third one this week.
I'm trying to get that third stripe.
You're advancing so quickly.
Well, what make it even worse is she's been in that dojo so much. If Tom Brady came at her, she could kick his ass. That would suck. That would suck. Chip.
All right. Take a break. Back after this.
This
All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM.
Dude, my road for recovery has been long. Whew, goodness.
Need more Gatorade.
What?
No, I've been drinking orange juice, drink plenty of water.
Oh, no, that's
water
bad.
breaks it up.
Nope. Yellow Gatorade. That'll cure anything.
Really?
Yeah.
As you still sound stuffed up from a month ago.
No. This is your standard.
That's your standard voice. That's what you stand by. That's what
as I get older, I start to sound more and more like Patrick Mahomes. We all begin to become Patrick Mahomes towards one part.
I don't think any of us try to become Patrick Mahomes or deal with any of that.
No,
me and him, samesies. Great, young, handsome.
Are you going to be interested in the? Are you going to be taking combine notes tomorrow with the quarterbacks?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I'm looking for.
Even though none of the good ones are doing it, they're all
cowards. What's up with that?
They're all cowards.
They don't have to.
But why not? Then why not? Like, why go?
Here's how the combine works. If there is something that there's questioning about, you go to the combine to fix. So, oh, he's not that fast. Oh, he doesn't have quickness. Oh, he's, he played in a system that doesn't, that's why he's so good. So you go to the combine to show that you really have those skills. So with me, when you say, hey, he was the fullback in a 3-point stance in a wishbone, the first thing they think of, he's a slow, methodical bruiser, right? So you got to go and do the shuttle. You got to go do the vertical. You got to go catch the ball. You got to go run the 40 so that they can see, no, that's just a position he had on that team.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I had to do it. If Caleb Williams and what's the kid from LSU? Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
And then
Drake May. If they don't do anything, they're going 1, 2, 3. Right? So why do anything?
Do you think there's
why do anything to jeopardize that if that's where you're going to be anyway?
You think it's going to get jeopardized by doing it at the combine?
If you do, listen.
And where's Tua's brother? Why didn't he get an invite?
Yeah.
Listen. All those eyes are on you. They're looking for reasons to draft you or not to draft you.
Ooh.
Why would you, if you already set, you have no reason to go in there and jeopardize it. Like, Daniels is going to be the second pick. There's nothing that he's going to do to make him go up to the first. Run a 40, hell, we already know he's fast. We can turn on the film, right? Throw passes to receivers you don't know about.
Maybe you leapfrog. Maybe you go out there, you make.
No, you're not.
You could.
Stop it.
I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. It's like having a conversation. Sometimes having a football conversation with you is like talking to Zeus.
What do you
mean?
Dude, that's
because you really think this. Listen, this is not a new thing. Anybody who's been the first pick in a draft or a top 5 pick hasn't gone to the combine and worked out. They don't have to.
Who's the last guy you remember having like a really bad combine? Like the guy whose hog fell out of his shorts when he was doing the 40? Like nobody like unless you have
position.
Doesn't matter like who's had a
it does matter the position.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Most of the time we're like, wow, very impressive. You know?
Oh my goodness.
See that? Like we were talking, we started today's show. We were impressed with numbers. Fat guys running fast. Who doesn't love it?
Okay.
Let me see what they got, baby.
By the way, the guy whose thing, kind of came out of his pants, Chris Jones. I think he's doing well.
Was that Chris Jones?
That was Chris Jones.
Chris Jones was the guy whose hog came out?
Nah. Doing well for himself.
You sure?
Yeah, it's actually titled on NFL's YouTube, Chris Jones NFL Combine Flub. But there's like it says Chubb Flub. I'm not gonna lie to you. Says Chris Jones ran his 40-yard dash and had an
He's doing
embarrassing
fine.
moment. Doing just fine.
He's doing
Dude.
fine.
Well,
If you can come out,
this
if
is
you can,
this
if
is
you can-
nothing. This is nothing more than annoying.
What do you mean?
It's just stupid that you think that these guys. What do they have to prove? 1, 2, and 3. What do they have to prove?
Who's the best?
Who has?
It's not going to change. There's nothing that Drake May and Daniels can do at the combine to make them move ahead of. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Oh my goodness!
What if you have a talk?
So let me get this straight. You believe that if Daniels or Drake May went in through to rando receivers, or ran a fast 40 time, they could jump Caleb Williams.
Possible. Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's possible.
No, it's not.
Not even the Heisman Trophy winner.
No,
North
he's
Carolina.
not. They're not jumping. Those are going to be the first 3 quarterbacks taken, right? There is nothing that they can do other than make it worse. They go there, they have the conversations, they talk to all the teams, but there's nothing they can do on the field to improve that.
They're going to do it at a pro day, most likely.
Oh.
Again, different in a pro day than it is in the combine. And I would bet that Caleb Williams is not doing a pro day.
Well, that's kind of selfish. Shouldn't he do that for his receivers?
He's going to be the first pick.
It's kind of,
Who cares?
Him?
No chutzpah.
All right.
I'll tell you what that does
I'm
for
done
me.
with this conversation.
Check against it. Why are you done with it? No.
You're a buffoon.
I'm not a buffoon.
You are a buffoon.
Action, baby.
Yeah.
Buffoon.
Lashing out.
What you're doing?
Let's go see if I can. Silly sauce, I'm going to kick your ass.
Whoa. Wow.
Go put it up. Put it up. Put it up. And everybody's going to know why.
It's closer than you think.
Yeah.
I think if Jaden Daniels goes out there and puts up an extremely high 40 time, he may not move from the second pick, but maybe the team with the first pick, being the Bears, will trade down and pick him up instead while picking up some.
All I'm saying, you can't deny there could be a little bit of movement.
Could be some
little,
sort of
little
movement.
action. Something could happen.
Yep.
No.
It's possible.
No. Listen.
Possible.
Okay.
Now, it didn't work out
Right.
for Justin Herbert.
Well,
You know, he still ended up going behind Tua.
Right. And Tua did nothing.
Well, he was hurt.
Okay. So let me get this
He
straight.
wasn't a coward. He was hurt.
Let me get this straight.
some may argue he's still done nothing.
They drafted a broken quarterback ahead of a guy who went to the combine.
Mm-hmm.
That is the perfect situation where the guy who's working out, who's big and strong with a cannon,
Mm-hmm.
can move up, and he didn't.
Some call it the greatest combine of all time.
Wow.
And the combine
You're
HOF.
just messing with me, right?
No, I swear to God, that's the
I mean,
people
the
have said
problem
that.
is I'm too sick to cuss.
Why?
Because I am.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
You're the worst.
What if he? But what if he
You're the
did
worst.
combine? What if he did?
You're the worst. Put it in a rap.
I'm telling you right now.
No.
If Caleb Williams had the guts, he'd throw that. He'd throw tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to see if he can do it.
You want to see?
Yeah.
Who cares? Are you writing that $25 million check?
He's gonna be fine. Like you said, there's not gonna be really any consequences for this.
No, but again, if there's gonna be no consequences if you do nothing, why go and just leave any doubt by doing something crazy or doing something poor?
Because
You don't risk it.
Because
you know what this is called? You know what this is called? You know what all these players are doing, those top 3 players? Bird in hand.
Huh?
You're gonna be ranked accordingly, regardless of what you do. The only thing you can do at this moment in time is make it worse. You can't make it better.
That's
Daniels and May are not going to get drafted before Caleb Williams.
Well, not with an attitude like that, they're not.
Okay. You think Justin Herbert thought, if I just go work out, Tua is injured. I just go work out and show my cannon and throw it around. I can probably go ahead of Tua. Think he thought that?
I don't know if he thought that, but he never was going to get there if he didn't try.
Again, all you're trying to do is throughout this whole process, get drafted as high as possible without doing anything to ruin it.
I bet you one thing.
How did we end up with Laramie Tunsil?
That was extortion. And if Justin Herbert didn't throw the combine, maybe he would have dropped even further.
No.
Who's to say?
No.
Hard to say. You don't know that?
Yes, I do.
You don't know that?
Yes, I do. You know why? Because I've been in the draft and I've watched enough of them to know that once these guys at the top of the draft make their decision on players, that's it. The player don't need to do nothing. He's still going to get drafted. You know what Deion did? Deion took a limo to the combine, ran 140, got back in the limo and left.
He did it though.
Okay.
It's more than Caleb did.
True. And guess where Caleb's getting drafted?
Well, I'm just saying, but
no. Where's Caleb getting drafted?
Here,
answer me this. Where's Caleb getting drafted?
Hold on. Crimes Time still showed up. He still showed up, and
where's Caleb getting drafted?
Most think one, but we don't know for sure.
Really? So can you stop being?
We don't know.
Never know.
But we don't know.
Okay, who's going to get drafted ahead of him?
You think his mommy's going to cradle him up to the?
Who's going to get drafted ahead of him?
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe Drake May.
Really?
Got a hoose.
Probably not sure.
You would draft Drake May?
I think about it.
You think about it. So you would draft. Let me think about it. You would draft Drake May ahead of Caleb Williams.
Guy was.
I didn't. You didn't answer my question because you want to make all these comments, and I'm asking you right now. You run the Chicago Bears. You've decided to move on from Justin Fields.
Yep.
You would consider drafting Drake May.
Yeah, I gotta consider.
You already drafted him, Mitchell Trubisky.
That's not fair.
It was the same exact body type, the same exact guy.
Nope, you're doing.
It was.
You're doing a school thing. That's not fair.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, okay. Then JJ McCarthy's Tom Brady.
No, I didn't say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, because JJ McCarthy is going to go in the first round.
He might.
He will.
He might.
He will. He might even go top 10.
You want to know who's throwing at the combine?
Top 10.
JJ McCarthy.
Oh, he's got chutzpah.
Of course he's got chutzpah.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because he played for Harbaugh, and you don't play for Harbaugh without chutzpah.
That's right. That's what they say.
I like to put my hooks in your spa right now.
Wow. It's rough.
Oh, man.
Why are you doing this to me? It's Friday, dude.
Combine.
Because I like to badger you.
It's the fact that I'm entertaining this with you is what pisses me off to no end. Combine. The combine. Oh, Mitchell Trubisky is 6'2". May is 6'5". Okay, Smeathan, I get that. But a lot of the stuff they're saying about Drake May is exactly what they said about Mitch Trubisky.
Sounds like you're doing the intangibles thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was doing.
This is what I'm doing. Intangibles quarterback from North Carolina.
So many other quarterbacks he could have compared him to.
Yep.
Who? But wait, no. I did it with Chicago because Chicago moved up to get Mitchell Trubisky. So that's where the combination comes in. So Drake May from the same school, you think they're going to draft him number one?
Got this headline right now from the Chicago Sun-Times. Drake May. I'm a Mitch Trubisky fan, but we're different players and different people.
Okay, so
he's already settled it.
There it goes.
He's already settled it because everybody's trying to do what Leroy's doing.
That's
I feel bad for a guy like Drake May who's painted with a Trubisky brush.
Yeah.
I'm in there. Paint you with a brush right now.
Yeah.
With a little fist on the end of it. Why do you do this to me? What did I do to you? I thought we were boys. Right? And Marcos, and you're just like egging him on, right?
Combine, baby.
No.
I'm in the zone.
You know what? Even Robbie wouldn't do that.
Why is the Hard Rock app not taking action on this combine?
Bro, missed opportunity to say the least.
Man.
We'll take bets.
Dade South says Drake may have dodged a bullet.
Pretty good.
Well, the cool thing about it is that one of the things that Caleb Williams said that was very accurate is that if he gets drafted by Chicago, he will be going to one of the better teams to have a first pick in the draft. Right? Because that very well could have been Carolina, right? The Commanders or New England. And those teams had terrible records.
Wow. You think Carolina's given up on their quarterback already?
No, I'm just saying that if they had to make the same, they would, I mean, it's a little sooner, and they would probably trade the pick. But do you pass up on Caleb Williams if you were Carolina? Like, I don't know. I don't know how much of a sure thing Caleb Williams is. The thing that helps Caleb Williams is everybody keeps saying he's like the next Patrick Mahomes, which may be a curse.
We'll see.
Wasn't even that good though. Like, didn't he lose like 4 games?
I'm like, the one thing was I never seen Patrick Mahomes cradled by his mama.
Cry baby, dude.
I mean,
I can't handle the pressure.
What about Joel Embiid?
Oof, that was bad too.
That was bad.
That was really bad.
Windshield wiper on the 7-footer.
Making my point for me.
But then, well, I mean, what about
It
Chris
wasn't
Bosh?
so much the cradling, but it was the cradling and then her putting the poster to hide him.
Oh,
really? Man, you're the worst. You are the worst. You are the worst.
Take a break. Back after this. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to tickle Leroy's fancy.
My fancy is tickled.
Tickle My Fancy is brought to us by The Farmer's Dog. Fresh, human-grade dog food delivered right to your door. For your dogs that have the guts to go to the combine. The dog combine. You ever see those dog combines on the dog show? They run through the
my goodness.
course?
Yep. I always wondered if I could get Zeus to jump and chase the thing in the water.
Oh, they got a Bo Nix up at the podium right now. Same age as Vic Fangio.
Wow. He's like 26, isn't he?
He's old. Been around for a while.
What? And you mean to tell me that Tua's brother couldn't get one more year?
No, he couldn't. He
COVID.
But I'm surprised he wasn't invited to the combine. I figured like a Tunga Vailoa that would get some buzz, meet with McDaniel, get him on the practice
pro
squad.
day. Same thing.
Seems like a conspiracy.
What do you mean?
Trying to make sure he doesn't outshine his brother.
Oh, that's what you think?
Yeah.
You think that his brother's worried that he's going to get outplayed?
Absolutely.
By little brother?
His brother's getting ready to make $50 million a year. He's good.
Maybe.
It's not maybe.
You never know.
I mean, like Chris Greer made it pretty clear, Marcos. They like the guy.
Sounded on the fence.
I don't think he did.
When he said, I have more belief in him now than I ever have before,
Huh?
it's a little shaky in his voice.
What?
Said a lot of words.
So you're trying to interrogate him like
He's
you think
pulling
that
a Tobin. Just let it go.
he's throwing him under the light. Oh, I don't want to let it go. I
Read
want
it
to see what
between
this
the
guy's
lines.
trying to say.
Just reading between the lines.
And you're getting sucked in like me.
What else is he supposed to say? Like, oh, we're not sure about our quarterback? No, of course not. National audience.
Well, I mean, he got the job because of Tua.
Yeah, which
Like-
is understandable, which is why you want to keep it in the family and just get his brother. Easy.
I would like his brother on the team. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, me too.
Skylar Thompson was a nice run, but
Little competition in-house.
teach him the ways.
Look at that.
I bet he knows the playbook already.
I'm positive he does.
You don't think little broski's gone over some of the tutelage?
Didn't we just get in trouble for somebody showing somebody else the playbook?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, different amongst broskis though, right?
No.
It's not?
No.
You can show ski if it's with your broski.
I agree.
Okay.
That's what they say.
All right.
Like, what if little bro
Nope,
was?
let's
hanging
get to it. Let's get to it because you guys are just. This is. Let's
We're
see
not
if
trying
we
to bother you today. We're
Yes,
not.
you are.
No,
Yes,
we're
you
not. We're not trying to do
Yes,
this.
you. Yes, you are.
Leroy today at 1:05. The Miami Marlins take on the Philadelphia Phillies in spring training action. Take a fancy?
No.
What? But it's the
Why
Phillies.
not?
Fancy, not tickled.
All right. What about tomorrow, Leroy? 3:00. Your Florida Panthers visit the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick the tires on that. I don't know when I'll be back. I gotta go. I gotta go watch my daughter throw guns around.
All JROTC.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, yeah. Yay.
Don't a little more enthusiasm, dude.
Yeah, it's
Let's
gonna be
go.
fun. You're gonna have a good time.
It'll be fun. There's people all over the place, dude.
Yeah.
It's like there's kids everywhere.
Mm.
No, I am excited to go see my daughter. I'm not excited for all the people. So
I agree
you miss it's a lot of people finding parking. Then you got to walk. There's like 5 fields. I'm always parked at the field that's nowhere near my daughter. Then I got to call Mel. Where are you? She has to have her phone on vibrate because she won't hear it ring. And then I'm walking around. That's the part. I'm excited about going to see my daughter. Yes. It's the other stuff.
Well, what about this? I don't know if you're still going to be busy, but let's just say you weren't busy. If
Okay.
you were available, would
Okay.
this tickle your fancy?
Uh-huh.
Because I don't want to keep getting the same answer if you're going to be busy, but just theoretically, a free Leroy.
Yeah.
Would Inter Miami, the Pinks, take on Orlando City, dumbass Purple Lions? at 4:30 on Saturday. Would that tickle your fancy theoretically?
Oh, here's what I got. I got Panthers, right? I got Pinks and Heat. So I'm gonna be in front of TV watching all three of those, depending on when I get home. So I'm into the Panthers, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Inter Miami hasn't lost yet, so I'm gonna kick the tires on that, and then I'm gonna finish it off with a little Heat action.
You are ruining the segment. You're jumping ahead.
I'm not jumping. Okay,
jumping ahead. It's not give us a
because
rundown of your daily.
all the games are running into each other.
That's part of the segment, dude. That is what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to individually find out if they tickle your fancy. If everything tickles your fancy, I don't have a segment.
No,
and I think you're doing it on purpose because of the combine thing last segment, and it's very rude of you.
I'm really not, because I don't play those stupid games.
All
right?
You don't play.
But I pretty much spelled out my Saturday evening, right? We got the Panthers at 3, right? Probably be sitting in front of TV with a little tasty treat or something, a little snack. I'll probably have lunch, right?
RTC.
Yeah, what's going on here? Are you going to be at ROTC?
Yeah, you're at RTC. You're going to be at the Panthers.
No. I go to that. I'm there at like 12.
Okay, so you will be free to watch the Panthers.
No way.
I don't know. See, I don't know what the schedule is because they go in the morning, and then they go midday, and then they go. So that's why I'm saying I don't know when I'm going to get actually home.
This guy's a fancy floozy.
No, I'm not. What are you talking? Wait a minute. You wait till little tadpole starts doing crazy stuff, and you say, "Hey guys, I can't show up because I got to go watch whatever." Tobin, you've gone watch some dojo in middle of days where you're like, "Hey, where are you, Tobin?" No.
It was crazy when Tommy was doing football during football. That's crazy.
Oh my God, it was
awful. Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So while everybody's sitting here looking at me like I'm crazy, you've all experienced it, and it's coming for you, Frog Boy.
Yeah.
All right.
You know
let's throw him a curveball.
Lady Frog, right? The missus, you try to do something else.
Can't.
Okay. Thank you.
4 o'clock, Leroy, on ESPN Plus. Jairzinho Rosenstrike takes on Shamil Gaziev. Main event, 2 heavyweights banging it out. UFC fight night. Tickle your fancy.
I see what you did. You tried. You mentioned the heavyweights.
Heavyweight.
Right? But here's where you lost me. ESPN Plus.
You don't have ESPN Plus?
I do, but I just don't chase.
Oh,
I'm not chasing sports,
you
right?
have Roku, it's right there.
I know. I'm just like, come on, dude.
That's
I'm gonna be doing all that other stuff. Come on. I don't do events on my phone. It's too little, right? So I do TV. I change channel on TV. I'm not changing apps. I can change channel to see all the stuff I want to see. Is Inter Miami? What channel are they on?
I think that they're on. I think they're on Fox this week, actually.
Okay, so there you have it.
But I'm not sure. They might be on Apple.
I got NBA TV, I got Fox, and I got Bally's for my hockey. I'm good. I can put them all in a row, and I can go back to back, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It is an excellent Saturday evening. You want to throw something else at me?
Not really. I mean, you've kind of already spoiled all of it. You know,
I didn't spoil it.
Kind of like you really Caleb Williams this segment. You're just like, what do I get out of Tickle My Fancy? I'm fancy about everything. Bye.
Okay.
You know, and that's not what Tickle My Fancy is. Like, I'm supposed to bring up these things individually. Maybe
yeah, but the reason why wait,
going up like the number one topic, very entitled.
The reason why I did that, Marcos.
Throw the ball.
The reason why I did that,
is
because we already knew the Heat game started at 5.
So not everybody does.
We call that the B rabbit. What you did there?
Yeah, like
What's that?
It means you already gave the answers before the test.
Yeah,
a real cheat.
How's that the B rabbit?
I am in the bum.
Leroy
in the trailer with my mom.
Dune Part 2. Take your fancy.
I was gonna ask about that.
I would say this.
Yeah,
it would if I had seen Dune 1.
Okay, hold on. Hear me out. Dune 1,
95%.
sucked. Dune 2, I haven't seen it, but like he said, 95%. And this is an audience review. Dune Part 2 is nothing short of a monumental achievement in the art form of science fiction adaptation and filmmaking. The greatest science fiction film that's not called 2001: A Space Odyssey. What a rave review.
That is a rave review.
Do I watch this movie now?
Now, here's the kicker. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Jason Sanders.
He's going to miss.
Do I have to watch Dune 1 first?
I didn't even know there was a Dune 1.
There was, I think Zendaya.
The name of the movie is Dune 2, jackass.
I didn't know if it was TOO.
What's that?
You know, like Dune 2. Like,
oh my goodness.
This knows the numbers. Very, very
Marcos.
Yeah.
Let's get off radio right now.
-1.
That's fair. Now, before I do that.
You and nobody thinks that this guy is sabotaging me today with that comment. I thought it was TOO. Oh my goodness.
Where we going? Dune as well.
You're the worst. You know what? On the way out, hit him with another -1 because that was so bad.
You're just gonna watch.
So we gonna hit you. We gonna hit you with 2 -1s, and that's TWO. Jack.
Whoa!
-1.
That's so bad. Why are you today? Today, you want to do this today? So
Zendaya's in Dune?
The first
both
one.
of them.
Oh,
She's in both of them.
Nice. Yeah. Kind of over her, if I had to be honest.
Really? No, she's cool, dude.
Nah.
She's like the new young actress.
Yeah, that's why I hate her.
She's still with Spider-Man?
No, she's not. They broke up. That's
What?
Actually, yeah, I know. That was my favorite.
Oh, when did they break up? Recently?
Yeah, they did the whole thing where they
amicable.
Yeah. Although
Liars.
no, they do the thing where they remove each other from the Instagrams, you know, you hide pictures.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to see either one of them if you can
He looks like
you got to see them with their new person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to keep following.
They're doing it classy though. Tom Holland strongly denied rumors in January, although the actress recently unfollowed him on Instagram. So, you know, once you unfollow on Instagram, the writing's on the wall, dude.
Really?
It's true.
Yeah.
How about Facebook?
If you're still on Facebook, that's a problem. You should probably reevaluate.
Isn't Facebook like a women's thing?
It's for the old.
It's for the old. Yeah, I definitely. This is what I do all the time. My grandmother, which God bless her soul, that she's using a cell phone. She constantly sends me Facebook links, and that's the only reason why I still have it.
Wow, your grandmother can send a link.
Oh my! Nowadays,
dude, can I just tell you?
DMing my grandma.
If I call my mom and I say, "Hey, I just sent you the link or something,"
yeah,
watch it. It's hilarious. I don't do that.
We'll take a quick break.
No, we need to take a long break. You need to go and reboot.
Cat Talk is next. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Hey, Leroy, can I ask you a question?
Sure. No, it was me.
Okay. Hey.
The two of you.
Hey.
That's true.
I've been pretty good with the coughing.
Oh, look, there's that Frady cat, Caleb Williams, on television.
Oh, Frady cat. Where's his
Frady cat?
Can't believe him.
There's him not throwing at the combine, but he can talk.
Sure as hell talk.
He can talk. You get fined if you don't talk at the combine?
No.
Why? How are they going to find you? You're not even.
Good point. How do they? I don't know. They hit up your Cash App.
Oh, that's illegal.
You're not an NFL player until you sign a contract.
All right.
Man, you need to get some rest this weekend, dude.
Yeah, yellow Gatorade, dude. I'm telling you.
What?
That's the one that heals.
No,
I don't think it is.
You know what's been helping? Just being outside in the warmth and the open air.
Sounds like true, bro.
Have you been able to hit jacuzzi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's helped too. I put the little thing on the jets on my back.
Yeah.
Opens me up. Oh, it's great.
Nice.
Let's get to some cat talk here, brought to us by our friends over at Celsius. Hockey fans, don't sit this one out. When it's game time, make Celsius a part of your play and get that energy up. Game day is fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks, the official energy drink of
your Florida Panthers.
Oh, man. I was looking right now, Leroy, and I go to ESPN.com, NHL Power Rankings.
Panthers got to be 1 or 2.
Number 1.
Yep.
Florida Panthers.
Yeah. I mean, it's no secret. They're one of, if not the best team in NHL right now.
They don't know what to do. You know, they don't know what to do.
Wait, here's the most important thing.
Oopsies.
You absolutely have nothing to complain about now.
What do you
mean? How they've been either overlooked, not getting their flowers. There's nothing to complain about this list. So we can just move on.
I wasn't trying to complain. I was just,
if they were number 2, you complain.
I mean, don't assume what I'm going to say. You don't know that.
Making assumptions.
Yeah, I don't do that with you.
Stop.
He's got takes in hand, dude. Got a couple takes in hand.
We do this every night. The Heat lose. The first thing you come in and is none of the Heat players get respect from the officials.
I noticed
every game.
But here's the thing. Did you notice how NBA on TNT yesterday, the Twitter account?
Here we go.
No Heat highlights. What's up with that? Didn't put one Heat highlight. Not one.
All right.
Not one.
When was this?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
All Nuggets highlights.
Wow.
What do you mean?
So TNT, it was their game yesterday, right?
Right.
Their Twitter account, they could tweet out highlights of the game.
Right.
They tweeted out 3 highlights, 3 separate tweets. All Nuggets highlights. Where's the Heat highlights?
It was at 12:30 in the morning. What do you
Dude, what does that have to do with anything? They tweet like 100 times. There's 1,000 Chuck jokes that they tweet out. But then when it comes to the highlights, no Heat highlights. So once again, disrespected.
All right. But this is cat talk.
It is, but I mean, we're segueing because you were wondering, like, how do we get this and that, you know? So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, dude. I don't want to hear it. What were we talking about?
You're the only guy that wants teams to get their flowers before winning anything.
Like who? The Panthers?
No.
It's just like
if the Panthers were number 2, he'd be complaining about them being number 2. And this list means absolutely nothing because you're playing for a Stanley Cup, and whether they think you're the best team or not doesn't matter.
You're the one who brought up the Heat. Yeah, but you brought up the Heat, so then I went and talked about a Heat thing. But I'm going to get back to cat talk. Don't worry. I'm going to boomerang back.
Boomerang back?
Yep.
Can I put your face in the way?
Crikey.
Not nice. It's not nice.
I just want you to get hit by your own shrapnel. That's all.
Down under.
Down under. Anyway.
Of course.
The Cats win yesterday.
Australia. Here comes the accent.
Cats win in a shootout yesterday. But Reinhart. Couple goals for the Rhino, all right? Yeah. You mess with the Rhino, you get the horn.
Loose here on the near side. Barkov holds it in out to the line. Taken by Montour. Threads it back to Barkov into the right circle. Kachuk back to Barkov. Top right circle. Holds down low. Kachuk in front of the net. Shot. They score. A power play goal for Sam Reinhart. And that's number 40 on the season for Reinhart. And the Panthers take a 2-1 lead.
No one better in the NHL.
Wow.
He's right. You're right, Billy Lindsay.
I heard the horn, too. I heard it.
Well, I meant, the rhino horn. It's a play on the animal,
Yeah. And then the hockey horn. I was saying it was good, baby.
You know what? For the rest of the show, I'm calling you Adele.
What do you mean?
Because you had mailed in Friday show.
How have I mailed it in?
At
That's
noon?
not fair.
You
That's not fair.
decided that at noon?
How have I mailed it in? You didn't even have your mic working to start the show.
Your whole thing is, if I just mess with Leroy, right? That'll get us through the show because he's gonna be mad as hell. And
what do you want to talk about that I'm not talking about?
No, go.
No. Do tell. No, we're doing cats. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead. If I'm mailing it in, okay. Go ahead, Carl Malone. You're the mailman. Let's go. What do we got?
Whoa!
No, keep it going. Go ahead.
Sam Reinhart. If you thought he was done, he was not.
In goes Barkov now, right side. I'll finish the thought in a moment. Up the right side, it's worked in. A shot, they score, and it's Sam Reinhart who cut in up the right side, let it go out of the circle, and he beats Montembeault upstairs. Sam Reinhart, a shorthanded goal, and he ties this game at 3. Goal number 41 on the campaign for Sam Reinhart.
Sam, I can. Yes, you can.
That was a lot. Can I just say this? That was a lot of action on the other end, shorthanded.
Yep.
Like, it sounds like they were on the power play when you hear all the sticks and like, how do you get that much action shorthanded?
Finally, no goals in OT, but in the shootout, the Cats get it done.
Jesse Alonen will shoot first for Montreal, moving left to right across your radio. He takes it at center, drifts off to the right side, touches the top of the right circle to the slot. Alonen works in front. He put it off the goalpost. Reinhart's going to shoot first for the Panthers. Right to left across your radio. Reinhart, 2 goals in the game. He'll maneuver in, zigzags to the front of the net. Shot, and a save made by Montembeault with the pad. Here's Suzuki. Credit where it's due. He was outstanding all night for Montreal. He'll shoot the shootout, second shooter for the Canadiens. Drifts off to the far circle. Suzuki, front of the net. Maneuvers in. Oh, what a save made by Stolarz with the glove outstretched to deny Suzuki. The Panthers maneuvers off to that far circle to the front of the net. Lundell. Oh, Deeks back into the forehand. He scores. Anton Lundell. He ends it for the Panthers, and the Panthers take it in the shootout tonight. 4-3 the final score.
Toast them and roast them. What a beauty by Lundell.
Oh, toasting and roasting.
I love toasting and roasting, dude.
That sounds good.
Man.
Sounds like food.
Sounds like a hockey s'more.
Hockey s'more.
Leroy, can we get a golf update here? Let's go to the Edwin Watts Golf Shop. Some of the 90-day 100% satisfaction guarantee. Helping golfers around the country since 1968. What do we got going on now? The Cognizant Classic.
All right, we got one guy at 9 under through 15. That's Kevin Yu. David Skins. Victor Perez. Austin Eckroat. Chad Ramey still hasn't teed off yet. Or all at 7 under. And we got the Evening Wave just kicking around. So keep in mind, you're going to get a freebie on the first hole. It's a par 5, an easy one. So Tom Kim is through 15. Andrew Novak is 6 under. Ryan Moore is 6 under. Cameron Young, Chess, and Hadley haven't teed off yet. And
where's Tua's boy?
Hold on. Minwoo Lee is finished. He is 1 under on the day and 5 under. So he's right in it. He's right in it. Only being 4 back. Going into the weekend is pretty good.
I like it.
I do like it too. I like it too.
That's why I got now.
So I got my Winnie the Pooh shirt on here today. The old golden bear, Jack Nicklaus.
Oh, I see it there.
That's
Isn't that a flavor? I feel like it's a flavor.
What?
That's an Arnold Palmer, you idiot.
No. Arizona.
You know what no. You know what Jack Nicklaus is, right?
Honey?
No. No. Strawberry lemonade.
Golden Bear, dude.
Oh, hey,
you know when you go get the cans of
My favorite
what is
Celsius.
it called? You know the hood teas.
Arizona.
Yeah,
there's a Golden
Jack
Bear
Nicholas
strawberry lemonade.
Jack Nicholas is strawberry lemonade. And it's delicious too.
Hey, listen, they didn't call him Winnie the Pooh for nothing.
They didn't though.
Hey.
Literally, no one has.
You know what the John Daly is?
Most wins ever.
Okay.
You know who has the most wins ever? You know what the John Daly is?
You've said this recently. I forgot.
Oh, vodka.
Arnold Palmer with vodka.
Yeah.
Hey, so wait, who has the most wins ever?
I thought Nicholas did.
No, he does not. He has the
Most
most majors.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Oh man, that's messed up.
Really?
That's all that matters. All time is what? Sam Snead?
Oh damn.
I think Tiger's tied with him.
They are. They're both tied at 82. Come on, Tiger.
I don't know if is he gonna get another win.
Come on, Tiger.
And I would just say this: in order to win a 4-round event, you must first play 4 rounds.
Come on, Tiger.
He plays 1 or 2, and he's it's a struggle. So
he's winning the Masters this year. I called it.
46. This is when Jack won his last one.
Hey, look, you heard it here first, baby.
And nobody thought Jack was going to win it when he won that last one.
Yeah, nobody thought Klay Thompson was washed either. I'm ahead of the charge,
He's been balling. He's been balling lately.
Warriors are on fire.
Balling.
Yeah. Go look at Klay Thompson's last 3 games, dude.
Nah.
What are you talking about?
He'd rather just feel like he's right than look.
Right, he'd rather just feel and then actually let the stats.
You think I did the research?
You looking it up. I see you.
Oh yeah, he did an amazing
us.
6 for 16 yesterday. He was just really, really good.
Go back.
Nuts. 9 for 16 before that. Pretty decent if you're going to take that many shots. I mean, Jesus Christ.
It's a great. What are you talking about?
I mean, remember Kevin Love the other day? Oof, only 15 minutes and he got 19 points.
We'll take a quick break. 15 minutes of Heat is next.
Let's go, Ty.
Ah, 15 minutes of heat for your ass right here on 560 WQAM. Oh, hello, Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer.
Only one day where we get the 4 hours on the screen, huh?
Nice while it
Back
lasted.
to Friday.
Hello, guys.
Fun
I
while
hope
it
you're ready for Tobin and his sidekick because they're in full.
I mean, I
Adele
know
mode.
I've been here this whole time. So
You have a sidekick?
you
You didn't hire me for that job?
you liar.
I never lied. Never told a lie.
You
Impossible.
definitely lied.
About
I
what?
saw how JFig felt bad that the new newsletter came out because I'm there multiple times,
Let me
which
see.
is very
Speaking
good.
of liars, let's see. Check out that.
Well, number one, you lied about the whole Zendaya and Tom Holland thing.
Oh, they're still together?
What proof do you have?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they were broken up.
What proof do you have?
Well, good for
Go
them.
Google them. Google them. It's everywhere.
Good for them.
I did. You unfollow each other. You're broken up.
Okay.
Did they really unfollow each other?
That's what it says.
Who's they?
All news outlet. Watch. I'm gonna go. Tom Holland, Zendaya.
You know what?
Split.
I've decided I don't care.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Let's get to
Kind of like I feel about Tom Brady running the 40.
DMZ.
Well, people
we
did
don't care about that either.
that was 7 million views, which I was.
I bet you more people are following Zendaya and Tom Holland than Tom Brady running the 40.
You might be right, but I don't care about this personally.
And I said I don't care about Tom Brady running the 40 if he ain't playing.
Well,
football.
you said no. You said nobody cares, which is not true.
Okay, great.
It's a difference. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Okay.
Tom cheated.
I personally don't care about Zendaya and Spider Boy, but people do. I acknowledge that. I just don't really care if they're together or not. But Tom Brady, everybody was caring about that. You just didn't know about it, and so you said nobody cares, which wasn't true.
No one cares about it. He was right about that.
Nope, people
I
care.
don't care about it. I don't care about it.
Anyway, the Heat lose 103-97 to the Denver Nuggets yesterday. Let's hear a little bit from Eric Spoelstra after the game. Give me some spo on what he thought of the matchup.
You know, they're a good team. You know, and those swing moments, they're very good in those moments, and the quarters and the halves, just to keep the momentum going. But you know, our guys have that fortitude and grit to keep on fighting back. There was a little bit of a struggle offensively, and that's credit to their defense. You know, defensively, I thought it was pretty good. Just in terms of the physicality, the discipline. They're a challenging team to guard with Jokic's passing and all their cutting and all that stuff. You know, but we were able to manage a lot of that, reasonably well. I mean, that's more than you can expect, defensively and offensively. We have, we have to convert on a lot of those opportunities to beat a team like this on the road. We had some opportunities that were not wide open, but at the rim.
Had some looks.
They're not going to get just wide open layups against this team, but there was probably some that were makeable that didn't go down. Some turnovers in the first half that led to, momentum shifting plays to threes, and some missed free throws. But we'll learn from this.
Yeah, they. I thought it was a really valiant effort from them all around. Jimmy Butler, after the game, he spoke to Chris Haynes of TNT. Which, by the way, hey, Bleacher Report, hey, can we get a better website in the way you read without like 900 ads between each paragraph? Just a thought. Just a thought. I mean, it is,
Are you paying for the subscription?
For Bleacher Report?
Yeah.
I'm not, but like, can you not have your website designed like it's 1998?
But that's why.
Really? ESPN I don't pay for, and I can read an article clean. They put their ads over to the side.
No, smart.
Okay, I got you.
Like let's get it going, Bleacher Report. Anyway,
wow.
I don't mean to quibble. Jimmy Butler was asked about
after the quibble is over.
He was asked about playoff Jimmy. All right.
Oh.
And so Chris Haynes writes, if I can go through the 900 reads, he said, when the calendar is hitting March, those close to Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler say he has begun the process of ramping up his body and the mindset to welcome back playoff Jimmy. Goosies. When he's operating in his dominant two-way alter ego that gives opposing defenses fits and forceful manhandling that few players can duplicate, how does one turn on a switch like that? Quote, Jimmy Butler says, you mean how can I turn into the greatest basketball player in the world all of a sudden? I don't know, man.
Wow. Confidence through the
wow.
roof.
Oozing, right? One would say oozing.
I feel like he's turning the switch a little bit earlier than he normally does, too.
After All-Star break.
Yeah, but we like squeaked into the playoffs. Now I feel like in Jimmy I trust.
Well, you're as close from playing as you are to 4, which is what the East has been for the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm. With 23 games left to play, the Heat sit 8th in the Eastern Conference. Slowing the music down is apparently one way of fast-tracking Butler's approach for a stretch run. Quote, I'm just different, Butler told Bleacher Report, followed by a chuckle. I think this is when you're supposed to be playing your best basketball, and you have to find a way to get your team to win these games when you're talking about the playoffs coming around. But even right now, you're getting everybody into their roles. You're getting in a rhythm. And with my music, I'm getting in my rhythm. Speaking for myself and everybody else in this locker room, we want to win, and that's our focus. He does have like that giant ass speaker sometimes though, that's like blaring, and it's, you know, you never know what it's going to be playing. Sometimes it's slow music, sometimes it's country, but it's very big. I mean, it's a giant ass speaker. That's at home though. I don't know if they bring it on the road.
No.
That would be really mean to the equipment guy.
That would be a lot. Do you have Jimmy's speaker?
Hey, Chuck, you got a Jimmy's speaker? Oh, come on, please. Jeez.
Well, the thing you have to worry about when they travel is messing the speaker up.
Like when they throw it.
Well, because the team doesn't handle all the equipment underneath the plane.
Mm.
It gets loaded on and off by the airline.
Chris Haynes writes, he says Butler has embraced his alter ego, but insists he's only doing what stars are supposed to be doing in big games. Quote, you just keep a couple of things in your pocket all year long, and whenever you do it at a certain point of the year, they deem it something else, like playoff Jimmy. But it's just me playing the long game throughout the season. I know that I'm really good at this game, and I know that I could do a lot of things well on the basketball court. There are just times when you have to step it up a notch. You can't show the opponent everything now. You always have to keep people guessing. You know what that means, dude?
What does that mean?
Jimmy's got some more tricks up his sleeve.
More tricks in the
That's
bag.
what that means.
Can't show them everything.
You can't show them everything, which one would deduce.
Yep.
He's got some more things that he's holding in his bag.
Wow.
You don't know what.
I see what you did there.
You don't know what. You don't know what.
See?
JFig?
Yeah.
You don't know what.
Welcome to this.
What do you mean?
The dude.
Hold on.
It's a good word.
Hold on. What would you say from that quote? You think am I jumping to conclusions when I read that? Because I feel like I'm not jumping to conclusions.
I think you're overselling it.
Am I overselling it though?
Yes.
Really?
I do believe Jimmy ramps up his game. And I do believe that there's certain areas of the court where Jimmy's going to score regardless of who's on him.
Interesting.
Except for giant Denver Nuggets.
Mm-hmm. He really does have a tough time with those.
I think one of the things that he has improved on sneakily is 3-point shooting.
He's had a really good year shooting the basketball, but he won't shoot more than 2 in a game, which is why they did a good job on him, because he shot 4 last night. And I was like, oh, that's why, it's actually a struggle getting in there, because he's shooting 4 3-pointers as opposed to his 1 for 2 that he always does.
Right.
But I don't think I'm overselling what he's saying.
Okay.
I mean, do you think I'm overselling what he's saying, Marcos?
No, I think
of course he doesn't. You ask Marcos?
I think you got it.
Idiot. You ask Marcos?
You don't think he's saying I got a couple tricks up my sleeve? Look over here, but over here?
Yep.
That's 3-point. That's the 3 when they make a 3.
Jimmy the Magnificent.
That's when they make a 3. They do that. So what are you talking about? Tricks up your sleeve? You're signaling something different. Oh my goodness, you are a buffoon.
What was that?
You.
Look,
you even know it. You've chuckled like 8 times before.
I'm not, because I don't like how today you've just dismissed me. Okay,
Yes.
Quite frankly, it hurts my
You
feelings.
know what? You did this with Adele.
But you
right?
came with every intention to mess with Leroy today.
Yes,
That's not
For a
true.
fact.
That's not
For a
true.
fact.
Absolutely.
All I
You've
came in
admitted
today
to
was
this.
like, you know what? I'm happy to see my guy Marcos in the flesh.
Oh, he did say that.
You know,
Yeah.
that's all I said.
And
That's
then
all I
you said,
I
let's
started
get-
a great day today.
Let's get
hold on,
Leroy.
Hold on. What a great day today. Okay,
Yep.
first of all, Friday, no traffic coming in. It's
Oh,
awesome.
love that.
It's awesome.
Absolutely.
It's Palm Beach.
Nobody works on Fridays anymore.
Yeah.
So
it's true.
It's great. No traffic coming into work.
Yep.
Secondly, I got 30 Audacy points.
30. We all did.
We all did.
I came in that
Hey.
put me in a good mood.
Hey, you know what I can get?
Ballin'.
That spider decoder ring.
Ooh, from Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Tom cheated.
I mean, like it's so disappointing that you go onto the website and it costs like 300 to get a. How much it costs to get a shirt?
Oh, shirt.
I don't think there is any. I was looking at the store and I didn't see any shirts.
What can I get for my 30 Odyssey points?
So
Your
you
partner.
only have 30 in total?
I don't know.
There's no way because I've sent you before.
I don't know how many I have.
If you're a part of Radio Libre, they send book bags to your house.
Oh, you want another quote from Jimmy?
Yeah.
So,
I
Jimmy,
want to know, but I also want to know what I can get with my.
I got you, Leroy. I got you.
how many Odyssey points do I have total? Do
Can we
you
pull
find
up
out?
power ranking?
Oh, you got to do that. Got to get the power ranking.
I got to fill out
Maybe
a
wait.
ticket.
I can probably check yours.
What's the
out.
most Odyssey points I can gift somebody? Can I gift them? Do I only get to gift
no,
them my
in
phone?
total? Well, you have.
There's good questions you're asking.
I think it's like 30 to give out in total.
30.
But like
per month, I think.
per month.
I want to say.
Hold on. So like let's
work something out here.
we
I'll give you my 30. You give me your 30. We need to figure out how
each-
many Odyssey points. I don't even know how many Odyssey points I have.
So if we
You realize
all
that if he gives you his 30 and you give him your 30,
But I get 30 every month.
wait, I so you're saying I
Really?
have to lose my 30 to give him?
no, that's what he was saying. That's why it doesn't make any
No,
sense.
you
I
said
thought
you
like
give
we all-
30. I
yeah.
thought you said we get 30 every month
So
to
look,
give away.
every month you can give out 30
right.
to who as many
But
people
it's
as you
not
want,
from-
as long as you don't pass 30.
Okay, so but it's from my personal. It's not my. So I'm not
Yeah.
giving up my 30.
No.
I just have
They give you 30
Wow.
to give out.
If I
Yeah.
give him his and he gives us mine, in a few months we can at least get a shirt.
Yeah.
Damn.
How much is the
So
shirt?
I'm
Where
going
do
to
you-
go. So right now, let me go check.
I call the right sleeve.
There is no shirts
Right.
What?
right now. And if you go to your Audacy account and you put your profile, you can see how many points you have.
How many points you got? I want, just
I'm not going to tell you how many points.
Oh, she's got a lot, dude.
No, I don't. I'm actually surprised at how many I have.
Yeah.
Jimmy
There's
Butler. Also,
backpacks, there's speakers, an umbrella, a tote bag.
I've
a
gotten that speaker before.
travel
It's
organizer,
not
a
very
Well,
good.
how
cap,
much? What's the
a
cheapest thing?
notebook.
Not very terrible.
What's the cheapest?
So
thing?
the cheapest thing is you entering a cash contest.
What the hell?
How many does that cost?
No.
It's 5 points. I would say do it.
So wait, we can just throw 5 points and we get into the cat. Well, how much cash?
This is basically us gambling right now.
I like this.
The cash
I
is
I didn't know that. Honestly, had chili peppers.
$500.
$500.
500.
$500.
And
Oh,
then
whoa.
there is, if you use 10 points, there's $1,000.
Oh,
So I say they gifted you 30. I say use those 30 for this.
sounds
That's
like
it.
Audacy just
So-
they have company craps.
So I still don't know how many points because I haven't gotten anything in all
I'm
the
not
years.
sure if I can see.
Other
you.
people's points?
Let me see. I don't think so.
Damn, dude.
Man,
This is ridiculous.
The stakes have raised. I tell you what.
things have changed. Things have
different.
changed. Let me give you this last Jimmy Butler quote before we gather
Go.
ourselves to the break. Jimmy Butler says, whatever you want to call it, playoff Jimmy or that crazy mother bleeper emo Jimmy, I don't care.
Whoa.
We're good, man. I just want to get into the playoffs, and that's it. We get into the playoffs, and then we and I can take care of a lot. But I think us as a group, we're going to be just fine. Wow. That's Goosey's right there.
That's
That crazy mother bleeper emo Jimmy.
Goosey's galore.
In fact, Get Michael McCullough on the Zoom.
Yeah.
I want to ask him if we can have shirts that say that crazy mother bleeper Emo Jimmy.
Okay. Well, I don't. Let me. Just
And I want his face on the shirt.
He can either do it now or I'm going to badger him at the game tomorrow for it.
Badger him at the game. Don't include us in this.
Include me in this.
Hey, Michael, what do you think about shirts that say that crazy mother bleeper Emo Jimmy? Hello? Hey, where are you going?
Yeah.
Mike!
He's got a meeting.
See, you got to do
He
first.
made it to the newsletter.
Oh, did he?
He did.
Oh, that's bribery if I've ever heard it.
Love
Thank
it.
you, Marcos.
Oh, damn it.
Take a quick break. Back up to this.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy.
We still got a pair of Luke Bryan tickets to give away?
We do.
Oh, all right. Well, I might get to that. I just gave all of you each on the show 10 Audacy points.
I was in the process of doing that myself. Thank you.
Given all of you
no
10
takesy backsies.
Nope, no backsies. Make sure you look at the reason though.
Okay. I didn't
Oh
check.
no. Let me write before I submit mine. Let me go
yeah.
see. Let me go see.
I don't like this. I'm not allowed to log in and accept them until next week.
Oh no.
So what are they gonna do with my points?
You're just hanging there. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't wait.
I'm up to 90 points though. That means I get like 9 cracks at this cash prize.
I appreciate you.
Man, you're welcome. Leroy, I guess send him 10 points too.
He'll never see those.
No. But I sent it to
checked.
I sent it to him.
I think he knows how to.
Did you see the reason?
I don't know how to.
Oh.
I don't know how to check.
Check your email. It's in your email
Yeah,
too.
it says thank you for quibbling. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me see.
He'll get it. Let's get to the mixed bag here, Marcos.
Yes, we shall.
The mixed bag is brought to you by Broward Health. Well into your future. What do we got today, Marcos?
Beep, beep. We got the reason I was awarded 10 Audacy points. Hashtag amphibian. Hashtag other.
Maybe with the other.
I got it. Show poniness. Hashtag courage.
Oh, look at you. These are so kind. Mine says birdering. Hashtag creativity.
Wait, what the hell?
Here's the thing. Nobody else knows what the hell that means but us.
That's the best part. And the weird thing is that they can actually see the reasons when they go to your profile.
Yeah,
So it makes it even better.
Perfect. I didn't even know I had a profile.
Why the hell do I get other?
Do I have a profile?
It made me pick, and I was like, I'd have to say, why can't I just put hashtag amphibian?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why do I have not even an even amount of multiples of 5?
I don't know.
Some cheap bastard gave me like 2.
Well, right now,
Hard times.
they probably gave it out to different people, and then that's why they had to do it that certain way. I don't know.
Wow.
So if I just, to be honest with you, if I had kept all my 30s for every month, I could probably get a backpack.
No, you can't keep. Those are to give. You
your
cannot.
30s.
Those are not. Those don't count.
Yeah, you don't get to keep your 30s. Your 30s are just forgiven.
So here's what we need to do. We need to figure out how many points is a backpack or a mug, and we need to just bombard each other with points till somebody could get that mug.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then we share them up, sip and pass.
Wait,
Let's see.
dude, this ain't a puff give situation, dude. What are you doing?
It's like Holy Communion. We all just take one sip of the mug and we just keep it going.
A backpack's one.
As you say with a hoarse voice, coming down with something or getting off of something.
Well, if
So
we
let's
all
just-
give each other 30 points a month, then I can get the backpack in 3 months.
Oh, the backpack's only a couple of hundred?
167.
167.
Oh, I could get it in 2 months.
Yep.
Again, though, I do want to remind you they're sending these out free to Radio Libre, and we are.
But
like,
that's because they were new hires. New hires apparently.
Oh,
get-
hires!
New
What about old
Let's-
hires?
Let's quit and then.
Oh,
You know what? Now I got a question for the town
If
hall.
you quit, they ain't bringing your ass back.
They're not bringing us back. No.
I know if I quit, they'd be like, good. Thank God.
All right. What do we got in the mixed bag today, Marcos?
We are going to start things off in the NFL on the West Coast, all the way in Las Vegas. Antonio Pierce, head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders.
That's what he is. That's his job.
Looking for a solution at quarterback.
Oof. Good luck.
Yeah, they had Jimmy Garoppolo previously, and then a bunch of other people who no one even knows who the hell they are. But with the 13th pick of this NFL draft, will they take a quarterback? Coach Pierce says he does not want a Band-Aid QB. I don't know. Maybe he'd be interested in a little Tua trade. I don't know. We'll find out. This is what Antonio Pierce had to say.
I would hope whoever we draft, that's the route we go. If that's who the starter becomes, and if it, again, I'll go back if it's Aiden or if it's somebody we draft or we bring in. You don't want to put a Band-Aid at that position. That's old, man. That's old. I think the Raiders, we've seen that enough in this organization. And I know we had Derek Carr here for a bunch of years, but before him and after him, it's been
fired.
A bunch of one-stop guys.
Damage is done. You already took a shot at Derek.
No, he didn't.
Damage is
Nah,
done.
Actually, he actually was saying that Derek Carr was the last long-term quarterback we had.
No, he backtracked. He knew what he was. He was like, "Oh, whoa, but I got to bring up Derek Carr."
Yeah.
I get it. Derek Carr was fine. He's he's more likable Tannehill. I get it.
Yeah.
I want to compare Derek Carr to his numbers, and you're not going to like that conversation.
You can like it all you want. I mean, he's never led the league in passing or adorableness.
That's true.
And he's never done jiu-jitsu. So what do you really have to tell me, Frog Boy?
That's pretty good.
How about you just get to the next one in the mixed bag?
All right. Well, just for that,
You
I'm
were
going to
just
go for one of
lashing
your
out on
picks.
everybody.
LeBron James.
Oh, here
How about that, buddy?
Here we go.
Bucko.
Here we go.
Pal.
Here we go.
LeBron James, I'm not sure if you know this, is 9 points away from yet another milestone of his illustrious career with no blemishes.
He's already the leading scorer. We got more milestones to go. Once you're number one, you're number one.
Yeah, but sometimes you want to go even further. And how much further will he go? Who knows? We know that 40,000 points is on the horizon for the king. And this is what he had to say.
Does 40,000 mean anything to you?
I mean, I can't sit here and say no. I mean, of course. I mean, no one has ever done it. For me to be in this position at this point in time in my career, I think it's pretty cool. Does it sit like at the top of my things I've done in my career? No, but does it mean something? Of course, absolutely. Why wouldn't it? To be able to accomplish things in this league, the greatest players to ever play in this league, the NBA, and this has been a dream of mine, and to hit feats and have milestones throughout my career, they all mean something to me. Absolutely. Obviously, there's a pecking order of which ones is higher than others, but yeah, absolutely. I would be lying to you if I said no, it doesn't mean anything, because it absolutely does.
What is this, an Oscar speech? I mean, you haven't done it yet, so let's get to it already.
He's 9 points away.
Well, 9 points. Let's have the acceptance speech.
Okay.
That wouldn't mean anything to me. Not really, but here's 9 reasons why it doesn't.
Is there anybody who could have reached that number that you would have been okay with and not just tired of?
I'm not tired of him. I just think sometimes his handling of things is hilarious to me, because it's like,
really, because
it's
the guy's never been in trouble.
I've never said a bad thing about him personally, other than he was a rat fink. But other than that, I've never said anything bad about him personally. He's a great guy. He's done great charity work.
So why can't we just enjoy that? Why do you have to like?
I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
I think a lot of times, here's what I hate about this.
I've never said he's a bad basketball player.
People
never called him overrated.
People ask these athletes questions, and when they try to give answers, we attack the answers as if they were the ones who wanted to speak on this topic.
I wasn't attacking the answer. I felt like he was attacking me with the answer, with the length of it. Like, geez, let's get to the end already. I want to make Panera bread. Like, let's go.
You do realize you're in a town with Mike McDaniel.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay.
Can you imagine if Mike McDaniel reached 40,000 points?
Oh my goodness.
Jesus. I mean, it really was. When he got back, you want to talk about your first day back at the gym. When I was listening to his press conference, I was like, oh my God, it's so long. These answers are so long. He doesn't make any concise points. But fix it this year, dude. Okay, honeymoon's over, Mike.
He's not fixing it. That's just the way he does things.
No. We mean your second.
No, I mean half. You better get to some adjusting. All right.
Yeah.
And also
playoff.
You know what? You know what's nice to stick with every once in a while, Mike? The run game. Just stick with it. A little too cute every now and then. And then what's his cute answer?
Any of those running backs interest you?
In the draft?
No.
No, not in the draft.
Oh, Derrick Henry.
No, did you see all the running backs that are free agents?
Yeah, Derrick Henry interests me.
There's six or seven running backs who had 1,000 yards that are free agents this year.
Yeah, Derrick Henry interests me.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's a moose.
The one right there.
Isn't it weird that
all these others are getting signed, though, for sure.
Is this the lowest that the leader in rushing yards has been in a long time?
I don't know.
Because I think the leader was like 13 or 1,400 yards. And that might be the lowest that has been in a very long time. Just out of curiosity. Let me see.
Cruise that. Give us one more in the mixed bag there, Marcos.
What do they say about imitation, gentlemen?
It is the sincerest form of bull bleepery.
Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind then. I completely botched that quote. Anyway, Joel Embiid.
Oh, my God.
He's a copycat.
Is this the mixed bag to annoy me?
Yeah, indeed. He is a copycat McGee, as he echoes the same sentiments of his papa, Jimmy Butler.
Huh.
This is what he had to say about seeding and how it doesn't matter in basketball.
I want to be on the floor as much as possible. I only have about 20 years to do this. Any chances that I get, I want to be on the floor. So it doesn't matter where we are, 4, 5, 3, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It doesn't really matter where we are. Just want to play as much as we can and, try to help us.
It does sound like he stole Jimmy Butler's quote. Like that sounds like they were on the phone. But I would say to Joel Embiid, make a conference finals. It matters a little bit more to you, dude.
Also,
a little bit more. It matters.
It does matter if you're 10, 11. You're not making the playoffs then, Joel Embiid. Also, did you see this highlight of Wemby ending the game yesterday?
Yeah,
that was impressive.
He's good.
He's good.
He's good.
You ready?
Yes.
So who do you think led the league in rushing
this year?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was
Christian McCaffrey.
Correct.
Boom.
1,459 yards.
Easy. Oh my God, really?
Derrick Henry was second at almost 300 yards less, 1167.
Wow.
Then Kyron Williams, 1144. James Cook, 1122. DeAndre Swift, 1049.
Crazy.
Wow.
So that is like, to be honest with you, that's probably one of the lowest totals that there has been in a really long time. And to be 300 yards higher than number 2 with only 1,450 yards.
Derrick Henry was number 2 a year ago, and it was
1,300.
1,500.
Wow.
But he had 1,300.
No, in
Last
2022.
year, 2022.
2022, he had 1,538.
2017 was the last year that had lower than what this year's total was. That was Kareem Hunt, who led with 1,327 yards. Prior to that, you'd have to go back all the way to 1990, in which Barry Sanders led with 1,300 yards.
Yep.
Take a break. Back after this. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy back at it. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. We got You Dead to Me coming up this hour. And more shenanigans along the way.
Got some Luke Bryan tickets.
Oh, sit right here on the edge of this pier.
Yeah.
Drink beer.
Yeah. Something about blue jeans in a truck.
And knocking boots.
Knocking boots.
Knocking boots. Let's get some headlines here. Brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy a truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We go trucks.
The Nuggets, they beat the Heat yesterday with their illegal air and crooked referees. Congratulations.
Yeah.
103-97. Panthers, though, they beat the Canadiens 4-3 in a shootout. So we got that.
Most goals we've given up in a while, and we still won.
Yep. You can't stop the cats, dude. That's what they say. You can't stop the cats.
That's
right. It's too unbearable for you right now. Let us get to an Inter Miami update, which is sponsored by Kettle One vodka, made to cocktail the Banks.
Yes.
Back in action tomorrow. Taking on the Orlando City dumbass Purple Lions.
We got beef with them.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't like them. You know, they think that they put their imprint on Florida first. You know, much like the Tampa Bay Lightning. We were the real. We did elite winning here in Tampa. It's like, all right, Hulk Hogan, calm down.
Yeah.
So the dumbass Purple Lions are going to try and take on the Pinks, and they're going to lose. But you can hear that tomorrow. Where is it at, Marcos?
That is going to be on WPOW HD2, aka 96.5. Like that.
Yeah, I did like that. Well, we got a stacked day tomorrow on our cluster of stations. You got the Cats in action tomorrow.
Boom.
So that I assume will be on 790. And then, of course, you have the Heat in action tomorrow. 5 o'clock back home, taking on the Utah Jazz. And that'll get going for you. So pre-Heat, carry the 345. 345 pre-Heat with Solana.
Quick math.
Who's mad at JFig.
You know what? I am so over everyone trying to demand their lives on my newsletter. Take it up with the person. Take it up with the person who sends me the information. Okay, I'm tired of it. I don't have every individual in my head at all times. Okay, I have a life and things that are happening around me. Okay, I don't have time for it.
I don't have time for it, Solana. Like, you know, if you want people to know you got engaged, tell them to follow you on Instagram. You know,
Also,
JFig is not here
everyone knows they got engaged. I am so sorry.
You know, I mean, would it have been nice to give him a congratulations on it? Maybe,
Sure,
maybe.
but like, I can't remember everything. I'm sorry.
You know, but I think it was more important, really, to make sure I was in the newsletter because I was not the month before, and that was ridiculous.
And you're also on the show, you know, right?
So like, let's go already.
Yeah, God forbid he wants to publicly show his love, right? Crazy.
Yeah, stop being a Karen.
Is that a Karen thing?
No, I mean, personally, I think he was smited.
A Susan thing? I don't know. It's just
smited. That's the word.
What is the male version of a Karen?
Like, do we like? Isn't it a
Quran?
Not for that. Isn't the
Quran?
Isn't it about what's going on around our lives as Audacy employees?
Yeah,
our personal life.
Somebody's baby was on there. TC's baby, right?
TC sent me that information. So,
you know what? I'm so happy with it because that's a cute baby.
Yeah,
that's a cute baby. That's a cute
Absolutely.
baby. You know what? TC's good people. That baby should be up there.
Yeah.
But he sent her the information.
Thank you,
did?
Leroy.
This
is the thing. Every program director sends me information, and then I
let me ask you a question.
Well, it sounds
did
to me.
Solana send you a picture or Lynn send you?
No, he did not.
So you were just supposed to
So
dig
how
it
am I
up.
supposed to remember everything?
So you were just supposed to dig it up on your own?
Apparently.
Yeah, although it wasn't like an investigation. I mean, we all do know that he got engaged. So maybe, I mean, if TC's baby's going to be there, you maybe could have thought yourself.
TC sent the picture.
I understand. I understand.
So if Solana would have sent, if Solana or Lynn would have sent her a picture, it might have ended up on the newsletter.
It's tough. It's tough. Look, next time
It's not tough.
I'll tell you what.
Leave me alone, please.
I'll tell you what. I will give up for Audacy points, Solana. I will give up my spot in the newsletter next month.
Yes.
And you can have a whole page to your engagement.
Yes. Send me all your vacation photos, please.
But you first have to give me 30 Audacy points.
30, dude.
And only then will I tell JFig.
So now you're holding. So now what are we embezzling? What are we
I didn't know there were cash prizes.
Can I just say, JFig only sent me 8 Audacy points.
8
what the hell
Audacy
happened?
What's up with the weird number?
Whoa. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I had to split all those points between 4 people. So I'm sorry.
So who didn't get 8? Because that's 32.
Whoa. Who else is in our cluster?
Person?
What is this? Who's in on our scam?
Someone who gave me tickets. Sorry.
Paul gets
hey, check
No.
this out. Not for nothing. You ain't got to worry about Audacy points for me because I did not get tickets.
Can I take back Audacy points?
Yeah, I would.
Well, you're gonna take back mine because
give me 2 points back.
Points. It's
nice.
It's ridiculous. I'll give you more next time.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Is it ridiculous? I don't think
You
it is.
know what, you guys? I have you up to here. You guys are a whole nomination for me next segment. You realize that?
Can I just say something, JFig? What? I feel bad for you, but you're only getting a couple of minutes of this. I've gotten the last 3 hours of it.
Trust me, I've had enough this week.
Oh, okay. I get it every day.
Got to be friends with JFig.
Well, I guess what? This is not enticing. Wait, this is not enticing JFig to spend 4 hours on screen.
RBA Richie says today on Friday's show is the demise. All got fired for fraudulent use of Audacy points.
Yeah, IRS is going to come after.
Today in media news, a radio show tried to embezzle in a cash prize contest by continually sharing their Audacy points amongst themselves until they got more chances than anybody else in the company.
Is this a Ponzi scheme?
Stay tuned more on WSVN.
All for a backpack and a shirt.
Yeah.
Well, now I want a free one. Why did they get a free one? Yeah. I've been here for 3 seconds. You walk in here, you get your cameras in 3 seconds, Radio Libre.
Yep.
You get a
pretty
new
sturdy
door
backpack
decoration.
too.
From what I understand, the studio smells amazing. I heard from a source
It
today.
does.
I hear that
Smells
studio smells amazing. And so they got good smells, they got merch,
and
they got their cameras working in like 3 seconds. How's that supposed to make me feel?
Are the
Where's
cameras
my free backpack?
Did they take the cameras off the wall in there?
Wait, did you say they have cameras in there?
Yeah, we still got cameras in here. Yeah, they got cameras. I see them.
That are working? They're functional?
I don't think they've started doing them, but they definitely could function. I think if they wanted to.
Seems like they got a lot of stuff for Libre over there, huh?
Willy-nilly.
I would say that if you follow the breadcrumbs, it'll end up with a pot of money somewhere.
You just lost me at breadcrumbs and I got hungry.
Dude, I haven't eaten. I'm hungry.
I'm not gonna lie, you know.
I went and looked in the refrigerator, but the last break, imagine my surprise when I look out the window to see what the weather's like, and I see 3 dogs standing by the gate.
Tell you what I'm gonna do.
Zeus opened the door and they all went out.
I'm gonna take some more free razors over from the promotions department.
Yeah, that's
get my.
that.
I'm gonna get my
free
right
razors.
At least I can do
They're
that.
just
My
free.
comeback going.
Yeah, you know what? You do steal a lot of those razors. What do you need that many razors for?
I do need them.
Dude, that's amazing. Like you know what?
I'm telling you,
he's wolfing it.
I'm telling you, dude. I am. It's so scratchy. I might need to shave before the end of the show. Otherwise, I'm going to look like a monster.
That's why they're in the hallway.
We're just looking at the hair on your head. You will not get another haircut until August.
Well, just because I choose not to. My hair grows like a weed.
I would say probably April. He'll go back. And
No,
get one.
no.
I'm a once a monther.
Yeah.
You get a haircut once a month?
Once a month.
I got one today. Well, I'm on the way to one. It's the first of the month. You know, I'm good. I'm good till April Fool's Day, baby.
Oh man. Take a break. Back after this. Well, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Right now, caller number 4 to 305-567-0560. 305-567-0560. Caller number 4 to 305-567-0560. Caller number 4 to 305-567-0560 is going to win a pair of tickets to see Luke Bryan at the I Think Financial Amphitheater in September. Keep listening for details on how awesome this show is. And also Luke Bryan doing his Luke Bryan stuff. It's a Live Nation show, but caller number 4 to 305-567-0560. That's a lot of lines lit up.
Don't miss out. This is the guy who taught us that rain makes corn and corn makes whiskey.
And whiskey makes my baby get a little frisky.
Woo!
Or it just makes a baby.
Well, that doesn't rhyme.
Got a point.
So here's who's dead to me. The referees. I'm sorry. You know, you can't just let this Nikola Jokic do whatever he wants. He's already bigger than everybody else, okay? And he's like a bull in a china shop.
You're dead to me.
Flipping the arms into Bam's face. And meanwhile, Bam goes to the rim. He goes hard. He gets no calls. You know, and by the way, we don't have to kiss this guy's ass over everything, Joker, okay? You know, John Hollinger. You know this John Hollinger? You remember him, Leroy?
Yeah.
Vented Per. And Mike Biamonte, voice of the show, put him in a body bag last year on Twitter. He's like, oh, did you see Nikola Jokic try and draw the shooting charge 90 feet away? Do you think any referee is going to fall for that? Really? Really? You don't have to say everything is genius when it's not genius. He took a flyer. It wasn't genius, okay? Stop fawning over everything. He's already awesome. He doesn't need more praise. You know what I'm saying, Leroy? Doesn't it get you nuts a little bit with these people? Exactly. What do you got, man? Who's dead to you?
So I had one locked and loaded that I was ready to, go with. I was going to go with this feeling like crap for a week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming on the other side, and I wanted that to be You're Dead to Me. But I met two individuals today that I'm unfamiliar with. One's name is Brendan Tobin.
What?
And the other one's name is Marcos Gonzalez.
Jeez. Why?
What they have done to me, a sick old man, in the course of 3.5 hours, is unbelievable.
Wait,
it is not something that you would do to a friend. So I would say you two are dead to me.
Oh, two? What? Damn.
You don't think you turned it up a little bit today against me today?
I don't think so. I think
Okay, Adele.
I don't understand.
I think it was a mixture of other shows this past week that have just all piled up, and today was just your final straw, Leroy.
I think if anybody mailed it in today, I think it was you. Oh,
me?
Yeah, you. Oh,
dude.
Why?
I never missed a show hacking up all of my innards.
Oh.
Right? Running outside to get some sun on every break.
You think that's going to help?
Yes. Sun helps, dude.
But for 6 minutes?
Dude, just drink Sunny D.
What are you, Superman?
I think once a day is
Sunny,
20 minutes in total.
Sunny D is not even real juice.
It's a
What
liquid
are you
sun.
doing?
It's
Marcos,
liquid sun.
grow up, Peter Pan.
All right.
I have been drinking orange juice.
That's not Sunny D.
I have been taking all of the necessary medications, and you guys have made it worse. So thank you for that.
I don't think that's fair.
It's not fair. Then why would you been giggling the whole show? Because we got him again.
That's not true. That's how I act every show.
I've been seeing them backstage. They've been laughing in the little corners over there.
Dapping each other up.
Yep. We did it again.
I mean, admit, Tobin comes here every break and says, "We got him this time, bud. Got him."
I know. I see. When he leans on that back table, I see.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
JFig, who's
crowd.
dead to you?
Look, I too have not felt myself this week, and being badgered over a proposal picture
Whoa!
on a company newsletter, yeah, it bothers me.
No way.
It bothers me because
so
guess what? I
Solana's
don't have
dead to you?
time. I don't have time for these ridiculous complaints.
You're dead.
Take it up with the people in charge. Okay.
Wow.
And if he wanted to be in the newsletter, he should have sent you a picture.
Should have
Bad
sent me a
signal.
picture
There's no signal.
with better
in it.
quality than me screenshotting or something. I don't know. But I'm tired, okay? I've been
Wow.
working on this newsletter for I don't know how long, and it's been delayed for I don't know how long for me
2
to
months.
remember everyone's lives.
I mean, in fairness, it was a 2-monther.
2-monther,
January and February.
Yeah,
so,
February,
like,
the month of love.
You kind of got off easy.
Do you know how long those months were?
Yeah,
I mean, it's every month. In fact, you just
January
got
was
done-
basically a year.
You just got done with the shorter month. It was the
Yeah.
shortest month of the year.
It really was. Extra
No,
day.
it wasn't. It was an extra day.
But it's still, I mean,
shortest month.
understood, but it's still
Like I
objectively the
said-
shortest month of the
like I
year.
said, you know what? Don't quibble
You're
with
lashing
me
out.
when I've had a
You're lashing
long week. Okay, sir.
Mashed potatoes.
Tough
You-
crowd.
You're still doing it. You're still
You're
doing
still
it.
doing it, and you're about to
You-
be nominated yourself.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Marcos, who's dead to you?
Unlike my brethren and sisterin, that's the thing, right?
Definitely a thing.
No, that's a thing. For sure. I am actually nominating every person but the members of this show. Yes, because I understand Tobin, busy man, has to enjoy his weekends. Leroy, under the weather, and poor JFig lives in Homestead. So, because of those reasons, I understand that this weekend may be busy for others, but to those who have availability with no local sports going on Sunday and an early start time of 6 p.m.
What about the offensive line at the Combine?
Oh, yeah. So how can I mention the offensive line? Now, listen here. Offensive line at Combine. You take second place to the action going on Sunday at the Dania Beach Improv.
Oh, what's
your
this week?
boy and Channing Crowder will be doing our amazing show we have over
Again,
there.
we're just throwing this in my face.
Wait, is this
Crowder
this Sunday or
unexpected.
next Sunday?
That is this Sunday at 6 p.m. at Dania Beach Improv. Your boy will be doing 15 minutes of comedy up top. That is the longest comedy set I've ever done, specifically curated for this show. If you miss it, if you for some reason are busy Sunday at 6 p.m. and don't want to come by, I'm sorry, but you're dead to me.
Wow. You're dead to me.
Bum.
I'm gonna just say this: your ass better be funny, because you basically just you just basically goaded people or shamed them into going at 6 o'clock on Sunday to
Yep.
Dania Beach. Your ass better be funny.
You better be
Better
funny.
be funny. I guess we'll find out.
Better make
And
me
it's
laugh.
gonna be funny if I'm going from Homestead all the way to Dania.
Look, and I'll be selling tomatoes in the front though. So either way,
I'll take away your Odyssey points so quickly. You're not funny.
So quickly.
JFig's actually holding
Would that
us.
be something? Can we use our Odyssey points to get in?
Yeah.
This
how,
specific crew?
No.
Yes.
Can we get
can we
improv
get a
points?
discount to get in?
Yeah, actually, if anyone is interested in going, you can use the discount code Channing10 to get 10% off, which is a lot less than you think. But it's the thought that counts, everyone.
Oh man. Hey, we're gonna be joined by a great man next. He's fighting for the championship next week in the Kaseya Center, UFC 299. Marlon Chito Vera plans on beating the holy hell out of Sean O'Malley. He joins us next. Welcome back, everybody. Very excited to talk to our next guest. You know, we cannot wait to have UFC back here in the Kaseya Center, home of the Heat. It's going to be the home of the UFC coming up on March 9th. And this man is in the main event. He is fighting for the championship. Marlon Chito Vera joining us here on the show. Chito, thanks for the time, man. Really appreciate this.
Anytime, brother. Anytime. I'm excited. I'm excited to be in Miami and do my thing.
I look, Miami is a fun town, man. I remember when Adesanya won last year, he was ready to go party right after. Does Chito Vera already have celebration in mind for Magic City?
I like first things first. You know, I'm a guy that I like to keep it cool. I like to keep it real, and I want to kick ass first. And after that, bro, we can literally go tie a pizza place and drink some beer and have the best night ever. So I'm not a big club guy. I like home parties. I like to really have like a nice barbecue, good wine, eventually get face, but like home party style. I'm from Ecuador. We always party at home.
I bet. I do wonder though, man. Like, I don't know if you've seen recently, like the film of Ilia Topuria going back to Spain. Really, really cool. Do you picture that moment? Like, would you take the belt back to Ecuador, like and have some kind of a celebration like that? Would that mean something to you, or have you thought about what that would mean if you win the belt, bringing it anywhere and having a homecoming like that?
I mean, that will mean the world to me. Just flew back home with the belt. Like, without the belt, it's special to go back home. Last few times I've been in Ecuador, it's crazy, man. Like, sometimes I feel so grateful for my people, for the people of Ecuador specific, because the last few times I go back home, it's just as big as when these guys go back with a belt back home. Like, without even exaggerating the amount of love, like there's nowhere to go. It's just boom, and that really fits me. That really gives me energy to go in there and represent my people. And now that I'm fortunate to fight for a world title, I'm gonna make it happen, and I'm gonna get it back to my people.
What is your confidence level going into this show? You know Sean, you've beaten Sean before. Do you find that the first matchup means a lot because you have that victory in your back pocket, or do you feel like you guys have gone and improved a lot over the time, and that this should be a completely different fight? What do you think of this being a rematch?
It's a little bit of both, but at the end of the day, it is a new fight. I would say I'm way more experienced. If you see my resume, I've been fighting world champions. I've been fighting top 5 guys. I walk the walk, man, and I'm gonna be so ready for this fight, mentally and physically. I really can't no way. I'm feeling good. My mind is in the right place. My spirits are high, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, your system of prep seems insane, dude. Like you got cold plunge. Were you like sleeping in a hyperbaric chamber? Like, why all the extras? Like, I don't, as fight prep, like, are you just a guy who's always done this, no stone unturned? Because it looks insane what you put your body. Already you're fighting, that's nuts, Chito. But like, you're doing all this extra body prep that, on top of the training.
Man, I'm all about health. I feel like a lot of people just go hard, and there's not that extra step. I'm a guy that I cannot cheat. I'm not designed to cheat. I can't cheat. It's not in my DNA. Even if it's available, even if cheating will be legal, there's no testing, I can't do it. I like my body the way it was created, and I want to keep it like that. But there's a lot of natural stuff you can do. I got my eyes back, my plunge right behind me, my Morosco. My sauna right here. I already ordered a hyperbaric for my garage, and eventually I'm getting a CBAC machine, a red light therapy bed in my garage. It's all about wellness, and that gives you an extra edge when you go to fighting. Why? Because your body is going to be healthy. Your brain is going to heal. Think about it. We're sparring weekly. In or out of camp, you are sparring. You are going at full speed. you're taking blows here and there. Your body's taking wear and tear. And all those things help, man. And I get it. It's a full sacrifice. Heading to the place and do hyperbaric, doing CVAC, doing all these things take time. Takes hours of the day. You don't have to just train twice a day. Spend time with the family. Now it's night time. You gotta go and do your recovery. I mean, it's everything I do is for a win. I really put my whole entire soul into the sport because one day I'll be gone and I will miss it. But also, I will know I did everything to get here and eventually become a world champion.
Talking to Marlon Chito Vera. He's going to be fighting the main event down here in Miami, UFC 299 at the Kaseya Center. Buy it on pay-per-view if you're not going to be in the building. It is going to be a hell of a scrap. Great card. You know, South Florida trains with Dustin Poirier on the card, Gilbert Burns, and, you know, Chito Vera versus Sean O'Malley. It's a can't miss. I cannot wait to see this one. Chito, do you make any of the verbal back and forth you guys are probably going to get into next week? Are you excited for that? Are you excited to see Sean face to face? And what do you think that energy is going to be like between you two?
I just keep everything to myself. Like I'm not planning what I'm gonna say. I just keep it real. If I feel I want to say F you, go F yourself, I let it go. If not, I'll be chilling. Like I know this is part of being successful in the sport. You have to have a character. Not a character, you have to have a personality. People without personality, they need a character. I'm cool, man. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna be nice and ready. I'm gonna make sure I look good. But besides that, so businessman. My job is to hurt you. That's all in my mind. I'm not tripping about who's watching. I'm not thinking about the audience. I'm just thinking to do my job, and that's kicking ass.
I want to ask you about that because you do seem like just one of the realest guys in the sport. You also are one of the most vicious KO artists in the sport, and you do it in so many various fashions. Is there ever a moment Chito Vera feels bad when he does what he does to legends? Like you've had some crazy head, Fancyyyy, Dominic Cruz. What goes through your mind? Because you got to feel proud, but like, man, I'm sure these are guys that you looked up to or saw the blueprint for. When you get wins like that against such legends in such vicious fashion, what goes through your mind?
Man, it's kind of like it's a f***ed up thing to do for living, but fighting is dark, man. I mean, fighting ain't cool. Like you don't wake up and fight them like, yeah, this is not like a game you play. This is not something that you just have to have skills and be a good athlete. You gotta get enough the minds and be like, I'm gonna kill this man because you're really fighting for your life. And some people get too methodical, like, oh, we gotta adjust time, we gotta adjust this, we gotta do. Once it goes a cage, you better be ready because, to me, I'm in the back of an alley and someone wanna hurt my family. There's no warm up, there's no preparation. You just gotta go. And fighting is serious, man. Fighting can change your life. You can win enough, you can be able to become a world champion and have a life-changing experience, or you can have brain damage and have a also life-changing but for bad. Fighting is really heavy, man. And you better be ready. You better want to do it.
Chito, is there a point leading up to the fight? Like, do you find yourself like going darker as the fight gets closer, or do you try and keep that away until it's like maybe fight week? When do you think the mode flips for you, or is it always in training?
No, this everything I talk for me, it's like fight night. When I'm walking to the cage, I let the switch go, and I'm like, I just know what I need to do, and I know how deep I can go. I can dig like a motherfucker, so I just know that, and I know, and it's I would say the secret, but like a big part of my success is like I'm okay knowing that something really bad can happen to me. Failure, it's unbearable too. I mean, no one is invincible, and that really make me just fight harder. Like that just let me go to an extra gear, and I'm like, I'm ready to go.
Some headlines made this week by boxing star Ryan Garcia. He supposedly is going to be octagon side. He wants to fight Sean O'Malley. I imagine you feel like you're going to win. Would that interest you at all? Do you have any interest in fighting a boxer coming into MMA like Ryan Garcia?
I mean, if I get paid, dude, I fight in Ghana, bro. I mean, for the right money, I fight anyone. But yeah, I definitely take a big money boxing fight. Why not?
If they were to come into the cage, though, because he was saying like, "Oh, I'll go do it in UFC." This is crazy talk for boxers. Like you would, I feel like one of those kicks that you land, Chito, like it's over.
Yeah, that. I mean, maybe probably the people around him is not the best people. I mean, you got to understand that you look silly. Like he say, I'm a natural. I just beat up my bodyguard. Fire your bodyguard. He's then. I mean, like, let's put it like this. My Jason Parillo is a real boxer. My coach, my head coach. He's been on the best boxing camps you can ever make. Johnny Tapia. He's been around the best of the best in boxing. I respect boxing. I don't think I can beat a world champion my size. It's impossible. I don't go and beat Lebron on his shit. I don't go and beat Kelly Slater on his shit. Tiger Woods. You don't beat a specialist on their stuff when you are in a different sport. I would love to train with these people because I love to box. I box real boxers all the time. That's why I'm good at throwing punches. But it's silly to think like, oh, like when Conor or Usman were calling out Canelo, I'm like, guys, you guys look silly. You don't work like that. But whatever, if you make the back, I'm proud of that. I'm like, go for the back. But it just don't happen like that. But a boxer coming to MMA, I don't feel I need to even to kick you hard. Just in case someone throw a big punch. If a big punch lands, you're out. I will just grab your head, dude. I will just snap you down and slap in the back of the head a few times and choke you out. Like, they don't have that. They don't have that grappling ability of like just I would pull guard. I would jump. I would fly pull guard to you. What are you gonna do to me? Punch me in the air? It's just silly when they talk like that. When you say I'm a natural, I'm like, oh, you're a natural what? You're a good boxer, but I guess it's all talk too. Like we're in times that everything is just talking. Yeah. It's just like, yeah, dude. If you put a mic on me, and I would say also, you Francis Ngannou will kick your ass. Sure, right?
It's all about the soundbite this day and age, Chito. That's how
it is. I mean, TikTok the war, bro.
Before we get you out of here, man, and we can't wait to have you down here. UFC 299. First of all, when do you get down here? When is the plan? Do you arrive late this week? Do you get a fight week next Monday?
Next Monday, get there. Yeah.
When you picture this fight, you fought Sean before, but this time around in the prep, how do you imagine in your mind? Anything can happen in a fight, but ideally, what have you pictured in how you're going to win this fight?
Sweat, blood, and tears, man. So many years of trying to achieve this moment, and now I'm here. So I visualize this almost my whole life, and I really see myself without bell around my way. So March 9th come to me, I'm gonna find my ass off and I'm gonna kick his ass.
Can't wait to watch the show, man. Chito, thanks for the time, man. We can't wait to welcome you down here to Miami, and appreciate you giving us some time this week.
Yes, sir.